Your ass ain't really out, right?
See what homie got to say, homegirl.
Shit.
Realize, boys, today's discussion, celebrities. We don't go in on some of that evidence, but we reacted to what Nina here got to say too. You know? Just gotta make sure we live, rolling, running. Hopefully, I know it's the wrong kind of time, you know, but hopefully some of our regulars will come in.
And guess what Denzel at, y'all?
We hope.
Y'all, where's Denzel? Guess where he at? He done ran to Jesus. He done got ordained. I seen him getting baptized. He up like...
You know, some people on their TikToks and ish, they don't allow the discussion of religion. We allow that here. You can talk that here.
He done ran to Jesus. 1, 2, Denzel, they coming for you. You ain't hiding. You not hiding. I hope you know that. You know what? And I'm hoping.
See what homegirl gotta say anyway. Then we hopping over the evidence.
All I know is this.
Y'all know say how it goes. Say what?
Standing there by himself with all these people around him. When you look at Diddy parties, it's so many people and they're like roaches. Where these people at? Where
Diddy's parties?
People was at the damn F-off?
Yo, y'all know that people. How can we break this down?
God rest her soul. But we for years felt so bad
right.
for Little Kim. And
you know, people who ain't rich, ain't celebrities, right? There's little rings, little parties that they have, right?
If her book is true,
we could look at it a different way and say you're bound to get someone like that in the celeb world, right?
You don't be with nobody that long, and you don't know what the hell they're doing. You hear me?
It's a different way to look at it, admittedly, but
you don't be with nobody that long, and you don't know what they're doing. Actually, your woman is your writer. Your woman will help you do shit.
Homegirl, you need to get cracking on the main topic, you get me? Like, because we can't be going through, shit, eyes up. Just as we pull in our peoples.
Let me talk about Cassie and I'm gonna go.
About Cassie. So she was with Diddy, right?
Allegedly, they saying Cassie really is the one that's busting
I gotta pull up an interrogation interview. Some random dude mentioning Cassie and Diddy.
Pretty much
all these parties
a lot of people.
Years back.
And she held on it for years.
So Cassie got a lot of information.
She got videos of children, allegedly.
Whoa.
Of these sick-ass rituals. Proof about pow-pows.
We know rituals happen in secret societies and all walks of life. Hello, Niche, big up.
She had this information for years.
Yeah, but you think about it. How are you going to go up against all that power? Hi, Harry.
She could have stopped somebody.
No, it's not that easy. See, I know bad people. You think I can stop that?
But no,
there's corrupt cops. In London here, you got a couple cops in with pedo ring. Should have PED O-rings. And everyone seemed to know that.
$1,000 a month to these girls. 50 Cent baby mama Daphne Joy over there getting.
Hope y'all have had a blessed day.
Stop paying her that $40,000 a month. Y'all know that, right?
My day been a bit
mama, his little boy
I've been investing in that. That's been going all right.
Started off with Diddy.
This is the
Diddy must have gave her the 50. Yeah, you can have one. Which one you want? Like Floyd Mayweather, he give his side pieces to Ray. Which one you want? And them girls go submissively. You always say they was grown. Now these girls jump.
Yo, let's just make it clear though. Like, we as a society, you cannot really blame the one person who you say, oh, they knew X, Y, Z. It's not that simple. What are they supposed to do? Get their mom killed, their people harassed, terrified? Come on, what are they actually supposed to do? Go to bank cops like some of them ain't in with them lot? Like they can't be paid off? Do you know how many greedy corrupt cops are about? It is not that bloody simple. You need like a small army to take on these kind of people, and that's just the way it is.
Whoever got the money.
Like shit, I know some
So
dodgy
that's
people,
when
some
Joy ended up
dodgy-ish,
there
but
with Diddy. I mean, with 50. 50 lose his mind because she go island-looking chick, and he forgot to put on a condom and got her pregnant.
ain't no one could do nothing about
But he got the money.
certain rings and that
So
because
he was
of
paying her
the corruption in the
40,000
system.
or 45,000 a month in child support. Baby, I'm just gonna give you this out of the kindness of my heart. You ain't even gotta go to the courts. I'm gonna make sure you good every month. He got 45 G's.
45
Somebody
grand?
got in her head and said that's not enough. If he giving you
Serious?
45, you
So
get
he
100.
Diddy paid his
She
girl
goes to the
45
court.
grand.
The judge looked over the paperwork. He said, "Damn,
Yo, everyone's staying with us?
who
Harry
giving you
Niche.
40,000 a month?" Did the judge?
What
No,
y'all
he
two
just
saying?
said he wanted to give me that, and I don't think it's right. The judge pretty much was like, "You right, baby."
I don't know if you two are
This is
even
not
still
right.
in here, man. We should have upped it with the. We need to get down to the nitty gritty, you know, the fucking evidence. Like, we cannot be going around with the bullshit. Like,
You
not
don't
that
deserve
homegirl stuff's
45,000
bullshit
a
or
month.
nothing, but we
My
need to
order
get
is
down, you know,
6,500.
to the actual evidence
out my
shit. I
courtroom.
got some raw stuff. Give
Who
me
needs
1 second for that.
$45,000 a month for a kid?
Or
6,500.
1 minute, like, under 1 minute.
That's how you give him.
I gotta
Curtis
pull that
laughed,
up, though.
came out the courtroom and said, "That's all your ass go get. I was giving you 40, now you get 65.
So, P. Diddy's girl being given,
you
what,
ain't getting
40
shit
grand?
else." So guess what she did? She packed up her red bottoms, her
So this is
designer
Diddy's
bags, all her
girlfriend.
clothes Curtis bought her, and went back to Diddy house.
Oh, okay.
And was on the payroll making $250,000 a month again.
250,000 a month?
Diddy house got raided and Diddy in jail. Now her ass back making 68, 6,500 again. You dumb ass, dumb.
Does this one know, though? You know, a lot of these rappers, when you're told they got a billion, they don't. That can be their net worth, but it don't mean they've got that in acid, like liquid.
But his court order. But you see how karma come back around? But I'm saying this.
Like I said, we'll get to the raw stuff in a minute.
Deal with each other.
Just sorting this
They
out.
pass women around, and y'all sit here and y'all want to argue.
We all notice
and
how
fight for them like
certain
Allie. Little girl
girls
Allie.
seem to go
Come
from
to
rapper
find
to
out
rapper.
her
Like you,
mama made me something, right? Kind of find out her mama.
it's like they
said
sort of
she's
pass
lying.
around
Her
in that
mama not a
industry.
saint, but I believe her mother.
Are you gonna get escorts that go around in that
Her mother
industry
broke it
too?
down
Obviously.
too good. She said, "I did the best I can with my
Same way you'll get the
I
gold
wasn't
digging
perfect.
types
And you can
who
tell she wasn't them about the street life mama.
just
She
want any
cussing them
famous
out,
dude.
probably beating their butts. She had 6 daughters by 6 different men. So the mama probably had a hard life, but she did the best she could. And she said her daughters didn't like
I don't know where Nina's going
so they
with
used to go to school, lie
this
on her.
bit.
They wanted to lay up with boys. Been there, done that. I know how girls lie.
Yeah, but come on, Nina,
And guess
man.
what everybody's saying? Her mama need to go to
Yo,
jail.
get to the roots. Get to the roots, my girl.
Hell no, she's with a 15-year-old kid.
A 15-year-old
That's the
kid.
only one we know about.
Who? Cassie, Diddy's girl. Serious? That what happened? So that's what they're saying now is that what? Diddy's girl
You don't just wake up one day and say, "I want a 15-year-old."
was with a 15-year-old?
Just wake up, call your boy up here.
Hey,
How
big
old
up
is
everyone
15?
locked in.
You don't wake
Like I
up
said,
one day
we'll
and say,
get
"I
down
want
to the
15-year-old."
nitty-gritty in
You've
1
been
second.
doing that shit. That's
I know
your
I'm taking
normal.
long. I did say 1 minute, though.
You don't like little boys.
I said 1 minute. Wait, homegirl, man. Homegirl has some better topics, better ish to talk on like I do, but like I said, be about 30 seconds. Let me just switch this up.
Y'all don't like what I think, but I'm saying what I think.
I want to get up this,
I think Jada had more to do
shout
with
out for the love, the
Jada
likes, but I gotta
trauma
get up
than
this,
we do.
TikTok thing
She
that we
in
put
her
on
book
Realize
said she gave her
Bars.
kids
I
crumbs when
think
they
it was on the
of
Realize
age.
Bars TikTok, you know?
How old is of age to give your kids drugs?
To give your kids drugs,
don't
well, you
understand
should
this.
never do that, you know? Obviously,
And
innit?
allegedly, Will Smith walked in and caught her having sex
Will
in the
Smith?
living room
What?
with Mark
What?
Anthony.
Oh yeah, didn't
One of his
Diddy
best
Diddy
friends.
stole Will Smith's girl, or the other way around?
You know they all pass each other.
Ah, no. P. Diddy wanted Jada, and then Will Smith got angry over it. That's what the actual story that Diddy
Booty
had
juice
said.
all over the sink.
Booty juice all over the sink.
Augustine booty juice just all over. And you get the booty juice light, you see all
Apparently,
all over the
someone
house.
even come up with some madness that in P. Diddy's, what was it?
And what
These,
they do to him?
baby
PG.
oil. That it was drugs.
Why
But
everybody turns
I ain't
G
buying
around
that.
these
The drinks were probably drugged and shit like
They're
that.
turning out these grown mendigos.
Let me
turning
find
them
you this
out.
raw stuff.
Have y'all seen August?
I'm getting it up now.
Stop wasting your time with methods
Excuse
like
the
e-commerce
pop
trading
there,
and SMMA.
but yeah,
You're
literally,
competing
I'm
against
pulling it
people
up now,
who already
people, my people. I'm literally, look, I'm getting that shit up here.
Have y'all seen him?
Like I said, it's on Realize Bars
Have y'all seen
TikTok,
Look at him.
I believe at
Look
least.
at him. Have y'all seen Faith
Oh,
Davis?
about
What
Lil
Faith?
Kim.
Where you at? Did Diddy help all y'all?
Diddy got with, whoa.
Y'all all hiding?
It is
What's
true,
up,
them
boy,
girls
I
do
said?
seem to
I
get
don't know
passed
if y'all
about,
remember me
like,
saying this.
through man, famous
It's
man
a guy
in
I
Hollywood,
know
like,
that was about to sign a deal.
whoa, that,
And a couple in Atlanta that was from Love and Hip Hop. Some of y'all heard me
here
say
you go,
this.
I'm getting this up
Took
right
him
now.
to sign the deal. He's gonna get, I think he's gonna sign for $5 million or
This
$1
thing
million.
would
It was
hurry
something
up,
like that,
literally.
okay? And those running.
Oh,
He
Harry in
goes
the
to
comments. I
sign.
think Niche knows your name from the fact that it's printed up there in the
He
comments, you know
comes
what I mean?
back.
Right,
Call
here we go,
my daughter, really good friend of hers. And he says,
Where's...
I'm not doing it.
Okay, so we got one with Bieber,
So
right?
what do you mean?
We'll go back to, what's this, Diddy, what do you mean? Alright, so this is Bieber, like, when he was... Hey, we don't wanna shit out, what the... There we get it, I got messages. Look.
Paparazzi.
If you look at how they basically stalk the guy...
Pull up. Realize Bars.
You know how this job works, man. I have to do this.
It's just stressful, dog. How many times I gotta tell you guys this? It's absolutely ridiculous that you guys are doing this outside of service. I don't ever feel like answering questions while I'm walking in my car ever. Hey, bro, yo, stop talking to me. Okay. All right.
Much as it must be, you know,
And I'm not
hella stressful,
anxiety when you guys listen to this shit. You guys are
Oh, for real?
we all know
It's all good.
you do get paid really, really well.
I guess it's a random fact there, but, you know, I mean,
money
that's...
when you're literally
It's not related to the Diddy thing, dude. I'm not saying, oh, accept money because, accept money because you get paid really well. It's not that. It's just a lot of these celebrities, they seek press. They want press. Believe that's real. Like, you know, someone's down in the dumps, down on their luck, so to speak. They want that press. Like, a lot of people, even some celebrities that come out with some madness, some mad bullshit talk, just to try hype up the name. I'm almost on the damn thing. I got the MTV. This is on the TikTok of the Realize Bars team. Right, great. So we find MTV. We find stuff about like Jimmy Savile madness. That's on the Jazzy B thing. We need to get... Oh, this is what's in music industry talk. This one.
Seeing what the implications are if they're asleep.
We're just about to get with the wait. So what would it be on?
The record
Oh
label be slave
gosh,
to them if they chuck them like, I don't know, 3-4 million, and then what?
bro, this is peak. Like, I'm trying to find the damn... Trust me, we'll find it. Alright, should we let Homegirl talk a second whilst I find this?
He said, I'm not signing. He said, what I just witnessed.
Like, some people don't even know about Dr. Dre's sexuality. Like,
in prison and everything.
not that
He
that
said,
means
"I'm
shit,
not
though.
usually
We cannot
afraid
think
of
that because a
nothing."
man's gay, he went to Diddy's
He said, but
parties.
what they just showed me.
Not gay,
I don't
bisexual
even
in Dre's
wanna be
case.
famous.
Like,
I'd rather go get a regular job. He said, if I can't get famous on my own on YouTube, I ain't doing it.
it's some real crazy critics damn channel,
He
innit?
said, I
I'm
need
supposed to be
Payne on the
looking for
phone. And
here.
his voice was shivering. He was nervous. I don't know what
Alright,
it was.
here you
There had
go.
to be some kind of ritual.
You know about Beyonce and that, peeps, yeah? So, you remember, who was it? J. Cole put out this song, right? So, we made a little... You know, it's like everyone thanks Beyonce. Get a Grammy? Thank Beyonce. Yeah, I'll explain that one. Can you explain it?
She's saying please don't. Sign language and everything out these days.
And you look at their faces, a lot of
Sign
them,
language. Verbal work of art.
they be looking a bit shook. Y'all must have heard the rumor, right? The rumor is that Kanye pretty much saved Taylor's life when he jumped up there, because Taylor weren't about to thank Beyonce, and she obviously won ahead of Beyonce, which is apparently a seriously dangerous position to be in. So, or it could be a humiliation ritual, you know, the little initiation thing. Lizzo thanks Beyonce, and so does Adele, when they get their Grammys. And their faces like the others, like,
So monumental, Beyonce.
what is with that?
Monumental. And so well thought out. And so
Like,
beautiful and soul bearing. We fucking adore you. You are our life.
She's saying please don't.
like, what do y'all think to that? Would you thank someone else?
Sign language and everything.
Look
out
at
these days.
Adele's face and even Taylor's, man. They look a bit
Sign
shook.
language. Double work of art, Mom. This.
But the idea is that Kanye saved Taylor's, you know, life, basically.
Beyonce.
But who knows? Maybe it was a humiliation ritual, you know, bust Taylor in. Also, she gets heavy press off the back of it. She's gonna be more well known and sell a shitload of records. It's gonna go down in MTV history. So, you know, most people don't know that night when Kanye went up there, right? Someone went up, an artist, not as well known at all. She got blackballed after this, right? She went on stage when Jay-Z was performing, started dancing with him. Like, next thing you know, her career doesn't exist anymore. Like, shit. I mean, I think she thought that, you know, oh, Kanye went up, so what? That's a free pass to go up. Hell no. It don't work like that. It don't work like that at all. Everything there, you know, there's levels to that shit. But I feel sorry for that artist because she's never got to do that since. So you got Lizzo, thanks Beyonce. Adele, thanks Beyonce. Taylor gets interrupted by Kanye, who allegedly saved her ass by doing so. Miley recently said something interesting when she got a Grammy. Like, can you imagine getting an award and thanking someone else that everybody thanks? What is with it? Look at these lot's faces. They're looking shook, man.
So monumental, Beyonce. So monumental.
Make it all about Beyonce's album. Yo, it's your award, Adele. She shook. We'll hop off this in 1 second. Not off the video, off of soul bearing. Yo, interesting word. Soul bearing. So soul bearing. Wait, you give your soul to Beyonce? Y'all know what Beyonce's name is backwards. Literally a demonic entity. It is creepy how that works out.
She's saying please don't.
Alright, we're gonna stomach this one. Hopefully y'all seen it.
Sign language
But
and
look at Adele's face, man, and Taylor's. They look scared. They look positively damn scared.
everything out these days.
Positively scared.
Sign language.
And also, J. Cole, right, the song, his lyrics, what is it? Rest in peace to Aaliyah, and then rest in peace to someone else. MJ, I'll see ya just as soon as I die. Those are the lyrics in She Knows. And you know how he sings it? It's like, she knows, Beyonce knows. She knows, that kind of thing, right?
Double work of art, Mom. This.
But seriously, it's like the lyrics in that track, peeps. Like, they are literally, you know, she knows. Some people say she is like almost coding it up as Sean. You go, both P. Diddy and Jay-Z's name's Sean, right? So, but then it would be like Sean knows or she knows. Like, but then the lyrics of it, rest in peace to Aaliyah, who is said to be Beyonce's sacrifice to get into the industry. What else in the lyrics? There's another couple artists, Michael Jackson, I'll see ya. And what do y'all think to the idea that the tunnels, there are tunnels there underneath, like Hugh Hefner's place, the Playboy Mansion, 100% tunnels. They try to wipe that one out. I got literally pictures of damn plans somewhere. They're from, I got them like 10 years back. I don't think anyone would acquire them these days. Where's my drink? 1 second, people. But literally, those tunnels exist. Thing is, I don't know if MJ's house is there. I know P. Diddy's. This is the most peak bit, to be honest. You got P. Diddy, of all people, his house. Right near Hugh Hefner, Playboy Mansion. Playboy Mansion, man, they drugs, human trafficking, all that shit. I mean, Hugh Hefner, the Playboy dude, he used to literally say that, what is it, Quaaludes, they're thigh openers. Because he felt if he, you know, drugged any woman with a Quaalude, that's it. He can sleep with them. Next thing, he's got it on tape, and he can threaten them, and he owns them. And, you know, he could even publish their damn pictures in Playboy. You know, if he takes pictures of them when they're that off of their nut, then shit, they might not want their family to see him. He could threaten them. Look, this is going Playboy. You signed this consent form when you was out your head. There's this video, you know, sleeping with the old dude or having orgies or something. Then he's got him for life, really. Like, shit, damn, man. Can you imagine, like, you think Justin Bieber, yeah? Hang on, there's something else that's very important on this TikTok here. I made the damn video and handed it over to this lot. It's on the Real Crazy Critic. Technically, I'm one of the 4 people on
about the
that.
things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Justin's what, 15 or 16?
For everybody. They're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me. We hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go get some girls. A man after my heart. That's what I'm talking about.
A man after my heart. Right. You see what's interesting, what I never included in the video when I handed it over to these guys, is Diddy basically promises Bieber he can have the Lambo, but he had to wait till he was 18 for the house or some shit like that.
Another Lamborghini. He knows better than be talking about the things
But
that he does with
also,
Big Brother Puff.
imagine, right, you got 15 or 16-year-old Bieber. Do you really think that he weren't been recorded when he got with them women's? I know people think that Diddy did him. I don't know about that. Like, that's an allegation and speculation.
Everything ain't for everybody. They're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me. We hanging out.
Like a man said, though, everything ain't for everybody. Well, that's true, isn't it? There's like these rings of people into very, you know, extreme things, and I don't know, people who want to do all these rituals to get further and progress and get in certain groups.
What we doing? We can't really disclose.
They can't really disclose what they're doing.
Go get some girls. Let's go get some girls. A man after my heart. That's what I'm talking about.
A man after his heart, because Justin wants to go get some girls. Justin's a kid there.
Okay. In another Lamborghini.
I don't know what y'all in the comments think.
That he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
But you can't talk about the things Justin on television.
Everything ain't for everybody. They're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me. We hanging out and what we doing.
Imagine a man even said they probably gonna be arresting me. Like, really? Damn.
We can't really disclose. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go get some girls. A man after my heart. That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, give me 1 second, people. I'm still with y'all. Alright, we're going to the next vid. Let's let Homegirl talk.
And the couple he told me that took
Let's
him
find some more.
blew my mind. I can tell you who it is. And you know how I know they telling the truth now? I turned on the TV last night. And this couple
So, to those who just
went
joined,
to Africa and got their citizenship in Africa.
just went through a video
They ran. They gone.
with Justin Bieber sat
Yeah,
as a
who he
kid
is?
with Diddy,
Diddy.
and in his house as well. Diddy also
moved to
predicting his own
Africa.
arrest.
They the ones was taking people. You know, Yandy got that money.
Yo, y'all want to go into some peak
Taking
shit, though?
people to sign.
Y'all ever heard... Oh, we only got 2 of y'all in it. I don't know if it's the right time. Y'all like Eminem? But if you heard his racist tape, right? Like, obviously... Yeah, he was younger. It's unacceptable, though, either way. I know that he's been forgiven by XYZ. I mean, shit. Let's just run it.
His manager told MTV News that neither he
It's
nor
raw.
Eminem had heard of that first track.
Well, they're lying because it's Eminem.
Again, so you can judge for yourself here.
Cause I just grabbed the microphone and I just gotta get so hype for the speaking of hypertone. There's so many other microphones.
I ain't gonna lie.
Place where I like
No one on this team gonna lie about this.
I don't like the phone. There's a big
Really?
fuss. No, they don't, cause I don't like the shit. I just hit
That's Eminem.
nigga hit. When I be kicking, the hype is so trying to say that Eminem is the best of seeing off all.
Bro's saying he doesn't like that N-word.
The first track.
You know, that
He literally said
N-word.
N-word, followed by the word shit.
S-H-I-T, as has, bro.
Like, I mean, damn.
Shame on you for that one.
Big shame.
And you gotta take that shame. Because not many people even knew about this back in the day. It's like it was banned from Europe even getting knowledge of those tracks when the Source dropped them, right?
They
I was one of them
stopped
who went down to Wembley and got the Source magazine and knew all that shit. I wondered why.
Yeah, okay, so basically, there was a CD released with the Source magazine, right? If you're a hip-hop fan, you probably know of Eminem's beef with Benzino back in the day, right? They stopped that CD going anywhere outside of America with the damn Source magazine. So, they also stopped it being printed in the press. There's many, many, many people out here, UK, who do not have a clue, or never heard those tapes. Like, yeah, man. It's a bit peak. There's other ish as well. I never threw out the longer vid, but yeah, it's a homegirl talk.
Rituals going on.
Rituals.
And all of a sudden I see Yandy with a flag and DC with his mock on. They didn't move the ass.
Whoever just come in,
So
you
I
missed
said,
some important ish.
he was telling the damn truth.
From Eminem's racism to Justin sat with P. Diddy as a kid
And he
on video.
cut them, when I say he cut them off, changed his number. Whatever they did to him, it spooked this young man so bad. He was like, hell no.
We all need to remember, it ain't just in Hollywood, where this madness happens.
To this place. And he said, it was other famous
Seriously,
people here. And he said, the shit they do, hell no. He said, these rappers and stuff gotta be out their mind if they signing that shit.
They
so
wanted fame, they wanted, you know,
and I'm
money,
glad he
fame,
didn't because
status.
that's some dangerous shit.
Some people in that industry innocent though. I like, you know.
But Miss Yandy, she a producer. You know what I'm saying? She got Dipset.
And also you get them people who are raised and sort of put in it by their parents.
Cameron, was she doing that shit when y'all was out there doing? I mean, for real, do y'all know something? Cause Yandy over a lot of people.
So I've managed
Yo,
to save
Nina's a real one, huh?
3 to 4 years using the
1
plum
second, people.
savings.
Yeah, Nina's a real one. What's this? Unbreakable Strong Women Nina.
Deep. People you never thought would do this, and I'm not making this up. This came from somebody that told us this shit.
Whoa.
And we know he was about to sign. Everybody in Grand Rapids was excited. He about to sign.
Where Harry and Niche gone? Yo, what's up in here?
He about to be rich. And that kid said, no, I'm not. I'd rather come back home and work at McDonald's. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, not today. He was smart. He said no.
Yeah, once you initiate it into that hardcore, you ain't getting out that so easy once you initiate it.
He seen the same kind of mess. Chopper seen the same shit.
How many of y'all even got a P. Diddy album?
And I would say allegedly, but I seen him say he seen Diddy kissing a man. And he said after that, Diddy just started pouring him with gifts.
Like I say, there's a lot of rappers who ain't straight. Like, but doesn't mean they're getting down like Diddy.
I'm the only one got contract and cars and stuff because I seen some shit. They didn't want him to tell. Hollywood is so demonic.
There's a lot of rappers
thank you, Father God, that you did not
who are not straight.
Industry. I wanted to be famous so bad. That's all I had on the brain from a little girl.
Well, Nina, man, you're kind of lucky that you didn't get involved in, you know, the raw stuff.
Break into the field. Michael
I mean, look how traumatized celebs end up as well. The bloody lifespan of an artist. The lifespan of an artist is like, what, 30 years old or something? It's ridiculously lower than normal people's.
You know what I'm saying? So, everything happens for a reason. God was covering me. So when you get
Nina's grateful that she didn't, you know, end up full on in that industry.
Or your plane get delayed, just say,
we can look at it like this, you know. You get them people who are sort of bred to be thrown in. Y'all ever notice celebs and that, people in Hollywood, right? Y'all ever notice that often they'll have kids and it's like they have the girl, normally the eldest girl is thrown in the industry. Sometimes their first son doesn't get thrown in. But it's like the daughters always get sold out. I mean, some examples of that. Well, you have Billy Ray Cyrus, you know? Like, his firstborn blood son, actually that would be Christopher Cody, but his first blood-born son with Tish Cyrus would be Brayson. But the 2 daughters he had with her, both put into the industry. Miley and Noah both put into the industry. And there are other examples. Like, y'all be surprised, but Billy Ray Cyrus's dad was a politician. Yeah. So things are more connected than you think as well. You got like Taylor Swift's dad, he's a banker, he rich. But another example of like celebs who seem to have to put their daughter, but not their firstborn blood son, into the industry. Damn. Damn. Why can't I think of names right now? This is actually peak. But yeah, the Cyruses. Johnny Depp, his daughter is going into that industry, but not his son. Be it acting or be it music. Trying to think of other examples, man. Eminem's daughter, she's doing the podcast thing. I mean, technically still into the limelight, right? You know what? I'm even having a hard time even thinking celebs up. Literally. Like, their names ain't coming into my head. Like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but let's let Homegirl talk.
He knows something I don't know. He protected me from something that I didn't even know was coming towards me. God see things we don't see. So I praise God when he knocks stuff down. Oh, thank you, Father God. I don't know why you did it, but
right?
I know you don't fail. You did it for a reason. Because I probably would have been one of the ones right now on CNN running around like this. They were like, y'all seen Nina?
Nina's like,
she ain't talking about keep the one no more. She
dope.
running. I would have, Because I sure would have been at the F off, but see, I would have been there snitching. I would have been there with my cameras and stuff. I told you I would have had a camera in my one of these braids would be a camera just.
Should be a Diddy's party snapping. Yo, you ain't getting in like that. Come on, homegirl.
I
Like,
would have been
literally.
taking pictures like Cat Williams. Cat Williams said, "I'll buy that." Cat Williams
Bro,
at the party
Cat
buying
Williams
information.
probably
He made sure
part
he was
of
covered, and he put it in his little treasure box.
that whole little
and
clique.
you know,
Although I
he's a
don't
little
know,
elf, and he
because
locked it up.
he
and
don't do
said,
big
"Just in
movies, does he?
case." That's why y'all think they don't mess with Cat. Have y'all seen anybody messing with Cat Williams? All the shit he done
Well,
said.
Cat Williams
They
ain't
don't
won
mess
a
with Cat
dress
Williams.
yet to get to those next heights. Ed
He was
Sheeran
like,
has,
"That's
Harry
what them
Styles
flashlights
has,
was. That was Cat Williams' ass when I was up in there.
Kevin
Pastor
Hart
T.
has.
I
Who
ain't know what
hasn't
that
wore a
was,
dress as
Pastor.
a man? Like, it's just
I
some
thought it
random
was
thing
Jesus.
that
I
seems
didn't
to
know
happen
what it was. It was
out in
Cat
Hollywood.
Williams. They don't mess with Cat.
Don't hype him up too much,
And
Nina.
they try
Damn.
to destroy that man, destroy him. But see, when your IQ is so high and you so smart, you outsmart
Nina's
big
got
dummies
some
like
interesting
Diddy.
opinions, man.
Diddy's so smart, he's stupid.
Diddy's so smart, he's stupid.
Diddy's
Oh,
so
Lord.
smart, he forgot he was black.
Remember
He's
Diddy
so
being in with
dumb.
that
He
vodka company?
didn't
It's
even realize he was
like
a black man no more.
promo of
He used to look in
Ciroc
the
or
mirror,
some
he used to
ish.
see Clyde Davis, little brother. He didn't see Diddy.
Now, Clive Davis, he huge.
That's why he
in
started
the
acting a
industry.
fool. I ain't black. I'm vicious. He went up against the damn liquor company that made him. He's talking
Ciroc.
about bringing back Black Wall Street, and they sitting there like, have this Negro lost his
Oh yeah,
whole
there's another
entire
artist whose
mind?
daughter's gonna get thrown straight in Hollywood,
forget?
be it music or
He didn't
whatever,
forget
modeling,
who
whatever.
made his ass.
Kanye's daughter, firstborn daughter. Jay-Z's daughter, firstborn
Don't
daughter.
call Lucian and cash this Negro in.
Billy Ray
Delete
Cyrus'
him.
first
Diddy
blood
gone. I don't
daughter,
know who gonna throw
Miley,
the
straight
party,
into
who
the
gonna groom his
industry.
son. Christian, the next Diddy. Him and Jamie
What other
Foxx.
celebs can we think of?
I'll be sure snitching that
Dr.
we're gonna make
Dre,
him one of them
his
too.
son died. Some people say that that's,
I'm just being real.
realize we
But
don't
yeah,
know.
your girl Andy, and DC.
Trying to think of other celebs because normally
Oh, the
firstborn
power
daughter
couple. Oh,
or daughters get thrown
relationship
into
goals.
the
Man,
industry.
that's what
Johnny
y'all be
Depp's
saying.
daughter, all of them. Daughter,
Relationship
daughter,
goals.
daughters.
And these people over there sticking brooms up people with devil horns. And you don't know what they in there doing. I just love Andy.
Yo, we gonna check
I
that
love
we
the
running.
way
Now we
Wendy
got like,
Gabriel relationship goals.
cause we got like
and then it turned a
low,
whole
whatever
little
you
boy
call
into
it,
a
for a
girl
quick
and took his
second,
penis
but
off.
actually
Man,
we
y'all
won't.
crazy,
We won't.
man. I'm praying. You know Nelly name came up. Y'all hate me to talk about
Alright,
Nelly
one second. Yo, we got more people
They
coming
cute.
just
I'm
as I
glad they
say
back
that, so
together.
it's gonna be hard to.
But
I
do you know
gotta
the
pin this
backstory?
back, peeps, without spilling a drink.
Ashanti and
God
Keisha
damn.
Cole hated each other. You know why
Who
they
hated each other?
Because they allegedly, Ashanti, you still my girl.
No, but literally there, I did drop your names, with the first daughter going straight in the industry, from Jay-Z to Kanye West to Billy Ray Cyrus to Johnny Depp's first daughter. She's going to acting. Loads of them. They go into the industry. Mel B from the Spice Girls, her daughter's being sort of thrown in. She's being prepped and thrown in that
sleeping with
industry.
the same man when he was making that song together, and Ashanti was with Nelly, and Nelly found out. They ended up breaking up. Ashanti go overseas. Her and Keisha Cole hated each other.
So there's
Nelly
the examples
got so
of
mad,
these
he went up
people
his boy Floyd Mayweather house
giving
and
up
said, "I'm
a
about
daughter
take
to
your
the
fiancé,
Hollywood
'cause I'm just pissed
industry.
at the world."
Firstborn.
So Miss Jackson, who always had a crush on Nelly because she was always a fan. And Nelly, Ashanti, and Floyd and Miss Jackson used to always be friends and hang
Like,
out.
some of them have it
He
set out
remembered
from
Miss
when they're
Jackson
born,
looking at him.
literally.
And what did he do? He shot his shot. She
Oh,
went
we
gave
live for
Floyd
sure.
back that big ass ring and went to his fight and sat in the third row, if I'm not mistaken, with Nelly.
Have you got pensions
Alright,
from
give me a
previous jobs?
TikTok. I mean, I don't really know what exactly y'all want us to
It feels
deep dive up
And
into.
Floyd
I
had
mean,
the
we can
boxing
go
watch and
into,
sit there together.
we can play more of Eminem's racist tapes that hardly anyone over here's heard. We can go more into showing you Justin Bieber with P. Diddy raw real footage. I mean, drop it in the comments.
That's how they broke up, allegedly. And Ashanti went over there and met a damn billionaire, some dude over there, they said was fine as hell, wanted to marry her. But she had Nelly on the brain.
But yeah,
She
I
took, like,
gotta look
7
up
years
where
off.
MJ's address
So she
was,
came
because
back
I
with
don't
them.
think that his
So
house
and he got more than 32 teeth. He got 68
was
teeth.
that
So
close
all
to P.
68
Diddy
teeth.
and Hugh Hefner's.
Just always smile. Nelly smiled so hard, I don't think his mouth can close. He loved Ashanti. I gotta say that. He loved her. And then he didn't marry the ass. Didn't have a baby. He made sure this time I'm gonna have a baby. I'm getting my teeth fixed. I got $50
Oh,
million.
sick.
So I sold all that.
Do I wanna?
I'm getting hot in here.
Yeah,
I sold all
am I
that shit.
sharing this?
I'm not losing
I've got an
Ashanti
idea.
no more. We and her, we gonna be on everything. We gonna sing all the old songs. We just gonna be happy as hell. Relationship goes.
But
And then all
yeah,
of a
the
sudden,
Eminem
Nelly came
racist
up with
tapes.
Diddy.
We
I heard
might
that
run
shit. I
those
said,
in
wait
a second.
Jesus. I know they didn't just say Nelly. Yeah.
I do think it's mad
Nelly,
how few
Mom
people have
Diddy
heard
too.
him.
He better hope his
Literally
name don't
1
come up in this
second or 10
indictment.
seconds time.
Then I seen Nelly since him and Ashanti been together. He's singing and he was high as hell. His eyes doing like this.
So homegirl
I
thinks
said, he
that
get high?
all them
What
lot
the-
are involved with Diddy.
They claim he didn't got clean. I hope he did. I don't wish y'all nothing but the best. Don't be mad at me, y'all, because I'm telling the truth. Don't get mad at me. Why you think
For
Herb
real,
Guy
man. Some people
said
get
him and Ashanti
mad
used
if
to
I'm
get high
like
in the bathroom,
showing,
and she used to cheat with him on his wife, and she was friends with the
well,
lady.
just the realness, man. Like, I don't want no
Just tell the
big time
truth, people.
stands getting
Y'all wanna
annoyed with me
cover up
for
for
this
certain-
one, but like, you know,
His manager
The realest shit.
told MTV News that neither he nor
So
Eminem had
Emily
heard
was-
or heard of that first track.
Well, they're lying because it's Eminem.
Again, so you can judge for yourself here.
Cause I just grabbed the microphone and I just gotta get so hype. But speaking of hypersome, there's so many times I mic it
I ain't gonna lie.
place where I like.
No one on this team gonna lie about this.
I don't like the phone. There's a big butt. No, they don't. Cause I don't like the shit. I just hit.
That's Eminem.
Nigga hit. When I be kicking, the hype is over. I just say that Eminem
It's
is
peak,
the best
no, it's
to see
messed
it all.
up.
Bro saying he doesn't like that
N-word,
N-word.
and in reference, like, basically saying he doesn't like what? Black people and black culture, really? Like, what else? Well, he's referring to some racist ass way, I'm guessing, to like, to just everything,
You
innit?
friends
Like,
with this man's
everything
wife,
he's
who you
associating with a
sleeping with?
word that he should not be saying, kind of, you know?
Alicia Keys. Swiss Beats. Cheat on his wife.
But
with
yeah, they
Alicia Keys.
try to
They
keep
even
that
set
out
up
of
when he
Europe.
making music,
Or they,
and they
you know,
making
they didn't
music.
want people knowing
Now
about
she
that
married
one.
to him. Relationship goes. She took that woman husband. Y'all better be careful who y'all idolize.
Yeah,
Like,
no one
I
should
thought
even be
Denzel was just
idolizing these
everything.
celebs
I
anyway,
wanted to
though. I
go
think
to
we
the knee
deep down
doctor and
all
get
know
his
this.
walk and everything. Give me the Denzel walk and the
Rizzo.
Holly Berry knees. I told y'all that.
Like, none of
Only
us.
to find out Denzel kissed the man and he was at all the F-offs. And
But
allegedly,
yo,
with young
it's
kids.
pretty
I
much
said,
a
don't
ritual,
y'all
like,
tell
you
me,
wear a
Denzel. Now
dress
it makes
as a
sense when Will
man
Smith
in
slapped
Hollywood.
Chris Rock. Who grabbed him?
Like Harry Styles,
Denzel
Ed
and Tyler
Sheeran,
Perry.
Kevin
Look at
Hart, bloody loads of people.
Denzel took him to the side, was whispering in his ear like, you about to mess it up for all of us. We about to get us all. These black people kicked out here. You know all the stuff we do. They just investigate us, Will. What the
And you
hell?
get
You ain't
like
Mike
your
Lowry. Your ass think you Ali right now. Sit your monkey
see.
ass down.
People
Your
getting
ass ain't
roasted
really
and
Ali. Sit your ass down. You about to mess it up for everybody. Go over there with Globe here and sit down. Shit. The hell wrong with you? I mean, he gripped him up like this, like,
what we got other than the Eminem tapes?
Over Globe here. E.T., sit your ass. You know she don't even want you anyway. She over there with Mark Anthony.
Yo, it's hard when we get new viewers up in here. Like, we gotta get in quick, man. I ain't organized how this live will go exactly.
August Alsina had it all up on the chandelier. You ain't did shit. Mike Lowry.
Yo, homegirl, we gonna have to go into some other stuff, you know? Yo, Nina, much love, but maybe if Nina started us from the top, right?
In 30 seconds. Sure.
Right, let's see what from the top. Go on, Nina. Would you give Nina a couple seconds? Fuck's sake. Sorry about that, people. That ain't my damn fault. Alright, stock. Sorry, my people gonna leave if this is the case.
You know somebody is doing this. How many of you know?
So we're going through some Justin Bieber with Diddy stuff. There's more. I need to find it.
They put jewelry on their sons. They got their pants sagging and their little boxers showing.
What do you think to the idea that, like, hip-hop was set up from the top? They get people to act gangster to, you know what I think, like, well, what I think is a possibility? Iran Contra Wars, all of that, right? And bringing a shitload of coke in. They want crack put in certain communities, low-income communities. Let's promote the gangster life then, people. How are we gonna do that? Let's get a couple artistic guys, you know, like creative actor guys. How many rappers, you know, who are bloody actors? And don't think they just went acting school after getting a hit album, because they didn't. They were already actors. Even Tupac could already act. Eminem could act. 50 Cent can act. I mean, shit. If I go down the street, see the local rappers, believe me, they cannot act. Isn't that a bit of a coincidence to you? How come every motherfucking rapper can act? Anyone would think that they were hiring actors. Think about it. If I need to make drug dealing popular and, like, cool and whatever, how am I going to get everyone to sell crack to their own community? I'll give them some sick beats, some music, and these people to look up to. Actors to play a role of gangster, of hood, of street. You know, hip-hop originally wasn't about talking about who you've killed or selling crack or running your block. It really wasn't. If y'all want me to go any further for that, just tell me.
They got the chains. Some got the shirt open. You know why people
and the hip-hop police. That's an interesting theory, too.
Because I used to make my little boys be so preppy when they was little. People was like, man, they were like boys to men. They had on the vest with the little shirts. They had on the slacks.
You think how influential hip-hop culture has been?
My little boys were always business-like, because that's how I dressed.
I mean, shit, if you promote, like, some crazy-ass crimes, you gonna get heavy promotion. I mean, shit.
18 now. I remember we used to go shopping.
How many rappers talking positive get promoted? Like, you know, big promo.
Wear my suits to school.
You think a rapper's getting the main stage if he's promoting positivity? Because I don't.
Can I wear my business pants today? She loved dressing up like a businesswoman. And so did my boys. My nephew,
damn,
my
I mean,
son, she loved her son to be
half of y'all probably, like, look, Pac is great, his rap and everything, fantastic guy, but that don't change the fact he was a ballet dancer.
Both our sons
you know?
the same age.
They don't change the fact that the guy can act and that. Breaking Bad is another one aimed at impoverished people. Big up comment section. Thank you. You mean, like, yeah, no, for real. And also, what does that promote? Go out, learn how to cook meth, synthesize some ecstasy, hell, grow a weed bucket, you know, make fentanyl, synthetic opioids, you know? And then give out those drugs. Oh, and God forbid any of you, turn quote-unquote snitch. We got to make sure you're all beat up the snitches. Hell, you talk on a man having an affair with whoever. You're getting beat up for it because, it's about divide and conquer to a degree as well, isn't it? You don't think how we are programmed. What a TV program's literally called? Programs. Couldn't even be much more clear. If it ain't there to program you, and I'm not saying in some hardcore way, but that TV, back in the day, they went to church and read a book, read the whatever, or religious place. They didn't worship the damn TV. And and now we're worshipping phones. We're so easy to control to them people at the top, honestly. We almost look like a right joke.
Daddy gonna be a lawyer or something, Stefan.
For real, Babel.
And it was only like 4. I said, why?
Of course they want shit like this. They,
you can tell who went to prison. I was like,
and who you think is at the top of the drug game too?
She used to let them curse. How many of y'all know women that let their kids curse?
The big money.
It's funny.
Shit. You notice, even like who we're told in the mafia, who we're told are the bosses, they can only go so far. Because, they're not one of the top bloody elite bloodlines. Eventually they let everyone in society, you can go so far. But if they have to, take someone out, then they do. And there's plenty of corrupt cops. There's not even going corrupt cops. There's plenty of corrupt cops.
And these are the same children.
And you'll never guess who's got the license to bring cocaine into the US.
So,
do you want to guess? There's one company, massive company,
women do right now today, but it makes sense now because I'm like,
with the license to bring cocaine in its raw form to America.
So like they're a pimp or a player.
And there's this, I can't remember what state it's in. It's a big, factory production place.
These black men
and y'all telling me what they do with all the rest of this cocaine hydrochloride? They throw it away? Shit, they do not throw away all that cocaine hydrochloride. That goes straight to the streets. Do you know who the company is? It's Coca-Cola. I mean, it's in the damn name. I mean, it's in the damn history of the company. And it's not bullshit neither. Like, shit, you do enough research, you'll realize that's right. Obviously, they don't want the whole world to know that one. But, obviously there's cocaine as well because some hospitals use it. Like, it has to be, they have to have, government taking cocaine. Like, not as in taking it, taking the products so it can get into the hospitals. For people who have it for surgeries or for, there's some dental things where they do that. They were quick to get Pablo but let his cartel crap endure. That's what Betty Bull's saying. With everyone, yeah, they're going to let them go so far, but they're not going to let them get massive. They're going to take them down when they get to a certain level, because then they're fucking with the billionaire club, you know what I mean? They don't want them to have too much power, influence. They don't want them to be able to run the country. And Pablo, he was worshipped really in his country, in his land. People had statues of him. He was seen as a Robin Hood guy that was sort of freeing the people. So he had a bit too much influence. So, of course, those bloodlines at the damn top gonna take him out. Plus, you're damn right, they get the money. And then someone who's, small time, who probably ain't even got the smarts and the wisdom of Pablo, they're gonna take over and they're more easily controlled. Because, shit, they ain't gonna let, Pablo's, most, intelligent and real one, they probably have controlled opposition, they probably have their own, wouldn't surprise me if a lot of these mob dudes these days, they probably government, not contracted officially, but they probably well in with the government. Shit, never mind handshakes, they're probably having dinner together. Money is, it's true though. Comment section, it is true.
Who say it ain't no good black man.
There's corrupt cops around here in my gangs.
How many of y'all raised a black man?
As if that don't happen over in Colombia, that corrupt cops... Well, actually, it's a known fact in Colombia that cops work with the gangs. That's why they have, the bloody DEA. And even the DEA, the name of it makes me damn laugh. I mean, shit, look at the damn name. Drug Enforcement Agency. Not anti-drugs, not for the people. Instead, they literally call it Drug Enforcement Agency. Come on, man. That means they're here to enforce drugs upon the people. Drug enforcement? They're enforcing the drugs, isn't it? It's literally in their name.
The ones that's complaining ain't no good black men out here. You raised them to not.
And like
be
with
good
the
black
whole
men.
with Diddy, maybe he
If you
had,
expect
I don't know
somebody
who he
else's son
pissed
to be
off, but he
different than the
did
kind of
try.
son you
Do you
raised.
know what say he did do? Diddy, I don't know, I think it's a bit peak to even go on this, but he went at Ciroc, massive vodka company. He was like trying to sue him or some shit. He was, you know, when you try to make moves like that, you will get slapped down in your face. If you got dirty secrets or whatever that maybe the elites or whatever have been helping you to continue your shit and you be protected, yada yada. But then when you try to go so far, you get stomped down. I mean, Betty Boo in the comments, what do you think of like even shit? I mean, Kanye West ain't on the same level at all. Like he ain't, bless him. Like damn. With Kanye, I mean, Hollywood as an enterprise, they got his kids, but they've more so got his eldest daughter. Like her and Blue Ivy, they've blatantly been put into the industry. Like, that is their future. It's like, you'd think that these lots sell out their firstborn daughter, as I was saying earlier. Billy Ray and Tish Cyrus, the firstborn blood daughter of theirs, Miley Cyrus, straight in the industry. Bloody Johnny Depp's daughter, straight in the industry. They don't seem to go for the boys always. There's so many examples. Beyonce and Jay-Z, Kanye West and Thingy's daughter, like, was this like movie made Tom Cruise working for really CIA? You think that Tom Cruise is CIA? I don't know. What makes you think that way?
Mama did it. What you do to your son?
Like, it wouldn't surprise me if you
Baby,
got some
Johnson,
people
go around saying
somewhat
look like me, but look
undercover
what you
in that
raised.
industry.
You see what I'm saying?
But, I mean,
So let's keep it a buck.
I don't know. But what
It
does
started
Tom
at
Cruise
home.
infiltrate? You know what I mean? Like,
Diddy learned this behavior from his damn mama.
what? Yo, Homegirl
So
said
it was
Diddy learned
easy
this from his
for
mom's.
Clive Davis and Lucian Granger and
Clive
whoever
Davis,
else,
oh my
Oprah Winfrey and whoever
days.
else to
Yo,
get
this
on.
is gonna end up leading us to the sacrifice of people and how, like, you know how Whitney was done. Even Eminem knew before it's gonna happen. Press's wet dream, like Bobby and Whitney, Nate hit me. Within a couple years or however long, maybe a bit longer than a couple years, all three of those were dead. Nate Dogg, Whitney, and her daughter Bobby, all dead. Why is it in an Eminem lyric? The Press's wet dream, like Bobby and Whitney, Nate hit me. I mean, come on. Like, not a bit coincidental. They claim Amelia Earhart was
So to be
by
honest, I know y'all don't want to
Amelia
hear this.
Earhart.
Diddy has been misused all his life.
Yo, hang on. Homegirl
See,
saying
y'all only want to say women was groomed.
Diddy's being misused all his life, and what? His mother. He's saying his mom. She said his mom's behind.
Is that an excuse?
Behind his behavior.
Because if Diddy didn't like,
I don't know much on Diddy's mom.
if he didn't like the way he was raised, why would he?
God damn this thing. Sorry,
the
I'm
same
second
thing.
things.
But see, that's his normal. How many of you
Well,
right now,
he probably had a man around him, to be fair, who taught him, you know,
how many of you
misogynistic
right
behavior
now
or something.
grew up eating chitlins?
What'd she say?
And you make sure you eat chitlins every holiday, right?
Damn, I can't even get this
Why you do
thing
it?
there.
Gotta get this before I start coughing. Why you do it?
I'm trying to get this thing to power up.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's a tradition.
Right,
You grew
traditions,
up in a house
but
with your mama
conditioning
making chitlins
people
every
is a
Thanksgiving.
slightly different thing than traditions,
You grew
but
up in a house where they made black-eyed peas the first day of the year. So you make them and throw a few
and
over your
with
shoulder.
you love.
It's a
Oh shit, I just
tradition
got the
that
charge to
passed
start
down
then. There
generation
we go.
after generation.
Because I don't
You
want
eat
this to
pork.
cut off.
Even though
Hopefully
the Bible
y'all
tells us
subscribe
not
up.
to eat swine, because my mama them used to do it. Now you see
So,
what I'm
what's
saying?
this deal with
You
Diddy's
pick up
mom then?
habits from your family.
Well, of
Then you
course,
walk into the
conditioning and
world
development
and you
of,
become
you know.
how you was raised.
Yeah, but yo, think of it like this, yo. If you're in Hollywood and you're growing up around all them people and your parents are in Hollywood, let's face it, man. Of course, like Beyonce's kid, Kanye's kid, all of them, they are influenced to get involved in that world, the showbiz world, the Hollywood world, isn't they? This is how they raise. Their parents get in with the Hollywood, they get down with that crowd. I don't know what Paris Jackson's up to these days, but again, another example of a daughter being thrown into the industry. for some reason, the firstborn son often gets off with it. Like, doesn't
That's
have
why I
to,
always tell
or
people
doesn't
it's
do it.
important
But they
as
always
you
drag their daughters in.
evolve in life, you go get some counseling because a lot of our parents taught us wrong.
Well,
Because
you
their
know, our
parents taught
parents
them
can't be
wrong.
perfect, though, can they?
You could
Do
also
you know what I mean?
do the pounds challenge. So
Like,
£1 from week
society
1,
teaches
£2
us
from week
wrong.
2.
Like, those above us, these elites, the government, they
Why do you
govern.
think
They
the state
govern
had
what
to take over
trends happen,
and say
really.
you can't beat your
Do you know what's
kids?
pissing me off as well? The way the censorship online. Apparently now, if you say something about don't kill innocent babies or something, you can get arrested for that here in the UK. It's actually mental. Like, the amount of things that you can get arrested for posting online, it's getting a bit out of control. Also, when you know, the government, they're all in with the social media companies, don't get it twisted. Very much so. I see Facebook vans going into the local police thing. Big Facebook advertisements on the damn van, official Facebook things going to the police station. Like London police stations. And also at the Cobra meetings, the UK's main emergency meetings, social media people go there. They had a bloody TikTok and shit. Like, we are effectively spied on through these phones, these devices, these whatever device. It's a great way to monitor everyone, I guess. But I don't really like the idea of it coming to where not only will things be pulled down, but we go prison for writing the wrong thing. Like, somebody died in prison after going there for tweeting something in the UK. I don't know exactly what they tweeted. I think they put like a place for a protest or a riot or something. Look, even though I don't agree with whatever they are doing, I don't know the details heavily, it's a shame that they got killed or topped themselves within a few days of being in jail just for doing a tweet. I think that's extreme. I don't give a damn what you write on the internet. No one should go to prison for it. No one.
More. Because bad behaviors went down generation after generation after generation.
I don't know what y'all think on that, but
I'm trying to make y'all think today. What did the slaves used to see? When a slave ran away, when a slave was disobedient, when a slave didn't listen, what would happen to them?
Go on, Nina, tell us.
They would tie them up.
Are you on about the...
And they would whip them with a whip.
Oh, Same with like those ones on the boats back in the day as well.
I'ma say
fair share of comments past few days. I apologize.
Go get that switch off that tree.
Hey, what up, Betty Boo? What do you mean you've done your fair share of comments past few days?
And they would beat their kids like slaves because they were programmed from their ancestors seeing it, so they did it to their kids, and they did it to their kids.
Yo, Nina, though, this is more like a... That's like a tradition type,
so
you know what I mean? Like,
take over, and what y'all say, and tell the state stop us from whooping our kids. The kids start acting crazy. No, that ain't what happened, because the state...
On the government, you done comments on the government.
They said you can't beat
that's the Betty Ball in the comments.
Because y'all was beating the blood off them kids. I dated dudes, and I kid
to
y'all,
be
they
honest,
showed me whips on their body,
Homegirl got a damn point with this.
And permanent marks on their body. That's a
and
slave.
That's wrong. Yeah, true.
One guy I dated, he said he was 15, he was washing the dishes without his shirt on, and I guess his mama was mad at her boyfriend.
Yeah, it's true though. Belting your kid or whipping them, that is like what?
He said blood just bust
what happened
out
to
his
slaves.
He said she went to swing again. He grabbed the extension cord, wrapped it around his hand, pulled his mama close to him.
And Lord knows I'm very against all forms of slavery, for real. This is almost gonna get me talking about human trafficking and organ trafficking, which is a real thing.
But she would beat the blood out of her kids.
Damn, that's raw. That is raw.
Because she was an angry woman, and it was passed down generation
like trauma.
after generation.
And it's what she knew, so I understand what you mean, right?
Grew up in the same environment that she raised Diddy in.
So what, Diddy's mom used to whip up Diddy, or what?
Family curse. You have to break curses. That's
but I swear we all seen
no more.
Like,
I know they taste good.
What's that?
It's a lot of stuff that tastes good that I don't try. It's a lot of keto oils that look like they taste good. I'm like, I ain't going. Everything tastes good, look good, ain't good for you.
True.
Stop wasting your time with
she
methods
right.
like e-commerce
like,
trading
of
and
course,
SMMA.
like there's plenty of
competing
things
against
that
people
look
who
good
are-
and taste good that really ain't good for you.
When I realized what I was actually eating. When I realized
Yo, Betty Boo, what you saying? What ain't you heard about? You ain't heard about what, organ trafficking? You know when they take your organs, right? This is why you shouldn't even agree to donate them. You have to be alive. And they can't give you pain relief. They literally paralyze you. Because, you know, to get a good organ, well, you have to be alive, innit? They don't tell you that. They're not going to tell you that. But, come on. You can't take the heart out of someone who's been dead for a day, can you? It ain't going to be worth nothing. It's also a lot of money on the black market. That's, for some reason, no one ever talks about, well, they don't talk enough about organ trafficking. And how in many countries, and even discreetly in bloody UK, America, things like that, they take organs. They have everyone in the UK automatically signed up to donate their organs. They don't tell them, you will have to feel every second of it, you will have to be alive, and we can only paralyze you to take them. They really don't tell people that. But if you opt out of having your organs took, you get threatening letters, like pressurizing letters. I mean, it's peak. People should know this shit. People get in trouble for telling people about the realness of that. Yeah, the black market for organs, you know, even skin.
And I'm like,
skin, you can't just take skin off someone who's been dead for a day, because it ain't gonna be worth nothing. But skin has a value. People need skin grafts, you know.
No more. They don't throw the slop of the pig out in the front yard and tell mammy, here, feed your family.
I guess I talk too real, and so does Nina.
Shit no more in a red bucket. But we still do it because we program and we think it's good. They made us believe that shit was good.
Seriously, Nina? About what?
And some of y'all still can't have a holiday without a bucket of shit. And I'm just being real.
Hey, I'm not sure.
That's a slave mentality.
I think Nina's on about some. I'm not. Okay, food.
We didn't overcame. Y'all didn't get the memo. We ain't slaves no more. I refuse to eat slave
Fair play,
food.
Betty Boo.
You hear me? But see,
up in here, it's cool to realize, you know.
Community. We program to be a certain way. That's why you get so many women running around here talking about, I'm about that life. And I spilled something on my dress off. Y'all see a little spot.
Bro, everyone's influenced, like, to,
life.
You know,
I don't play that, and a man
to be a certain way, like.
Why you want to be so tough? What happened to girls being sugar and spice and everything nice?
Yeah, but come on, man. I think we know here, like, how many of y'all in the comments know that? I mean, come on. Everyone has to put their defenses up. I think that's a part of why a lot of girls are going around with that tough persona, that guard up. Because a lot of us, in life, boy, girl, whatever, have been through a lot of trauma. We've been, you know, we want to, I don't know, be angry, lash out, be intimidating first, and we feel like there's, less chance of being hurt? I think that's how people are thinking.
Why do you want to run, Amin?
You know, at the end of the day, if a girl goes round, totally feminine, all sweetness and whatever, I mean, come on, there's predatory guys out there who are going to target that and think that's vulnerable. They're going to prey on that girl.
I don't know where it depends. Program from grandmama. What grandmama used to
that
do,
ain't even just programming, though.
To the white meat. But you know what's funny
it's
about
putting your
grandma?
defenses up.
She would bust his head to the white meat over some money. But Grandpa Jimmy was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. He had babies all over the city. She ain't bust his head for that.
Do you know what? That seems to be promoted, you know,
used to settle.
for lads to, you know, like, if you notice how no one's supposed to, you're not supposed to get married these days. You're supposed to have loads of baby mamas, all that. That seems to be heavily promoted, you know.
I ain't gonna talk about your grandmama. I'm sorry.
Separate the family and the government, the bloodlines at the top. They got more control. For one, when your ass dies, your money, it ain't going to a certain bloodline because your bloodline's all over the place. Think about it, right? They all about bloodlines. If you got 10 different baby mothers, you ain't really got a bloodline, have you? I mean, who's inheriting your wealth? There ain't gonna be much of it per child if you got 10 kids. Think about it. So, where's your bloodline go? Shit. It's like them at the top want everybody sort of scattered, you know? No wealth, nothing. Even if you got 1 million, 2 million, or even 10 million, if you got 10 kids, What are you gonna leave? £1 million each? Inheritance tax? Right, well, 45% of that's gone. So it becomes what? £500,000 each. Plus, where's your bloodline? You now got 10 different bloodlines. You know? Whereas the elites, oh shit, they keep it all in the family. Because they know what the hell they're doing. When it comes to power and wealth, that's how they keep it. That's how they gonna survive. Anyone clock this? And that's something y'all can't deny.
In the coin. You got that from grandmama. You see what I'm saying? So if y'all surprised how Diddy acting, look at his mama. And then go look at his daddy. His daddy was a drug dealer who got murdered on the streets of New York.
And
they say it was a
literally,
mistake,
TV,
but he's gone.
music
He
industry,
really didn't some crazy mess
everything
like
that used to
that's
told
the
is cool.
life his mama and daddy was living
is
in.
promoting everyone to not get married, to
It's just
make 10
sad
different bloody
that
bloodlines so that you can't have generational wealth.
people don't know how to go seek the help they need. If Diddy would have went and got help, Diddy wouldn't be sitting in that prison cell because Diddy would have did something
So Nina
totally
thinks
different
if
than how
Diddy
he
got
was
help,
raised.
what, like
If
therapy?
he would seek the help he needed, he wouldn't be fighting for his life right now for being a baby or a man.
Therapy's a whole nother
ridiculous do
topic,
that
man,
sound?
because it makes a
And
lot
then
of
his
money
mama
for what
show
it
every
is.
court day, shame on you, Miss Janice. And this probably be the death of her. Because I know many a day since this didn't happen, that woman sitting there rocking and praying like,
Therapy
Lord,
also
what you gonna do
traumatizes
to
a
my
lot
son?
of people. Let's not even
She
go there.
did
The
this
amount of
mess.
people who come out of a session
Not
a
only
bit
did she do
messed
it
up.
to
Might
him,
help them
she
long
did it to
run,
Mary
but
J. Blige. She did it to Faith Evans. She did it to Stevie J. Because they all look
ain't it
up
mad
to
as
Miss
well,
Jackson.
yo? Don't go and talk to your friends. Don't go read a book to get help. Nah, pay a government agent known as a therapist, not agent like that, you know what I mean? You know, in the UK, you're paying, like, it's a government thing, right? They're all employed by the government. So yeah, go to them. Tell them all your secrets. Yeah, they do take notes. They do run statistics. They are using you as something of an experiment, but shit, go spend a load of money to talk to a therapist because apparently none of us are supposed to have human interaction and friends no more. Like the breakdown of the family unit, I swear the Rockefellers or one of those families literally wrote this down probably over 60 years ago. You know, use these, you know, new technologies and that as propaganda and shit to break down the family unit. You break down that family unit and you have like a guy with 7 kids, 7 different moms, that's his bloodline's almost gone. Who's inheriting the wealth? 7 different kids? You know what I mean? Betty Ball in the comments says I was fixing to say that. You know, I probably even lost my train of thought because there's so much up here. But yeah, that was literally all of this stuff. It's been written down in books and texts that they didn't want the average person to get their hand on. And they be taking a lot of this off the internet, believe me. A lot of it. Betty Ball in the comments put Anne the Morgans. I mean, when it comes to big bloodlines, you've got 13 of them, for sure. Like, it's arguable that 13 run this world. And you know the game Monopoly? Let me throw it down to you like this. Monopoly, right? Who's in charge of that? Who runs shit? The banker. Like, you know, if you're the banker in Monopoly, right? I think it was one of the Rockefellers who said, like, I care not who's like queen or king or who runs the country. I just want a control of the money. And you know why? Monopoly. Real life Monopoly. When you got control of that, when you're the banker, you can defraud people, you can diddle people, you can fiddle the rates, you're in charge. If you know how to play Monopoly properly, y'all should know, if you're the banker, you've got that shit on lock. And that's what, was it Rothschilds or Rockefellers who literally up there owning that shit? Anyway, Betty Ball's put the Morgans Majestic 12 and LOL. Alright, this is a real interesting thing that I should play that I add on the team's Twitter, the X account.
Check your mama. Mace
I
know.
might show you all that in a sec.
Mace know Miss Janice groomed Diddy well enough to say, baby, listen, we ain't putting nothing in your name. Do y'all know Diddy don't even have a cell phone in his name? How you a
Serious?
billionaire?
Diddy don't have a cell phone in his name.
Nothing in your name.
I'll tell you a little tip trick on this, because most of them saying they're a billionaire, they're not a billionaire. They're just promoted as a billionaire. They want that status, they roll with it. You know, people be looking up to the... Imagine it happens to you. You're known as a billionaire all of a sudden. And you're getting loads of praise, freebies, you're getting loads of attention, and it's getting you further in your career. Are you really going to turn around and say, but I'm not really a billionaire? Are you going to say that? I think you're going to play the role of that billionaire for the advantages in society and your job. Diddy ain't a billionaire. And even when people are millionaires, like I know a guy worth £7 million on paper, but he ain't got no millionaire lifestyle, because your net worth is a totally different thing. You sure as shit do not have that amount in your bank. But the idea of Diddy not owning a cell phone, that is a bit strange. Like, maybe he just used burner phones because of his dodgy activities. Maybe he was paranoid. Maybe he knew he had FBI and cops on holding his tail. In which case, it makes sense for him to not have a damn phone in his name. I'll be honest with you lot, I don't have a phone in my name, a contract phone in my name. But do you want to see how many phones I've got? Bit peak to say, but the point is, I don't know, just 1, 2, 3. You get the point. 4. But the point is, yeah, Diddy might not have had a phone in his name. Didn't mean he didn't have damn phones, did it?
You know why? Because his mother knew what they were doing. Now, if you
Say
ain't
what?
doing
Because
nothing
his
wrong,
mum knew.
why wouldn't you want your mortgage in your name? Why wouldn't you want your
Yo.
kids in your...
No. Think about it like this. Diddy might have been controlled more than you lot ever know. It's highly likely. But if everything was just sort of on rent on loan to him, you play the game, you're a puppet XYZ, but you get all of this. Like, shit. Damn. It could be like that. Behind closed doors, there's a lot of things that go on. And handlers. A lot of people in these positions, they have a handler. Someone who's often around them. Like, they're pretty much controlled, man. It's not a best life. For all we know, Diddy might actually... I'm not saying that he is, but what if he's innocent and been framed? Or what if he was just, I don't know, linking up with a couple girls, like, who were of age, XYZ, or maybe he was tricked. Maybe he's just been framed up. Like, we have to really see the whole court case to know, you know? We ain't even heard the man speak.
If you're not doing nothing wrong.
I mean, that's suspect to me, the fact we ain't heard nothing from him.
He knew he was doing wrong, and so did his mama. So she said, this is how we gonna move. She was grooming him. That's that pimp stuff. Hey, baby, now we out here.
I won't lie, some mothers do groom and control their kids. For real.
I'm a savage. He get that from his mama.
In which case, Diddy would definitely be a victim. Yo, if that's all real, Diddy is a victim, you know? Like, and it's actually quite sad if that's how it is.
Is about to come down.
Like, that is really upsetting if that's how it is. Like,
the feds, I don't know if y'all been watching me through this whole case.
but yo, imagine, say this was all true and his mama was controlling him, and maybe she was running the books. Maybe she was doing most of the fucking crimes. Maybe she truly owned his ass, right? How come then he gets arrested? He was with daughter naming a bunch of celebrities. Yo, Betty Ball comments, P. Diddy in a video naming celebrities. What, people who was involved in heavy stuff. You know, they might end up, you know, offing him. If he ain't careful, man. I mean, how's the poor guy, like, I mean, say he's innocent and framed up, or at least framed up to set up to a degree, right? How in the hell is he even gonna be able to talk because of the threat on his life? He knows how Epstein got done, right? Like, it's not even that. I mean, like, shit, snitching is like, you know, everyone's brainwashed to not snitch from young, right? So, shit, man. Betty Ball, what do you think? How's Diddy even gonna speak up? How's he even gonna defend his own ass? Because let's say he's framed or he's innocent or he's not as guilty as everybody thinking and he's just like the fool guy. Because nobody's convincing me that he did all of XYZ on his own. Hell nah. He is like the fool guy for that ring. He went on Ellen, scared her on live TV. Who? P. Diddy? Yo, we're gonna check on that in a second. Let me just...
They already know what they want.
Yo, Betty Boy, you on
They
about
don't
P.
have an
Diddy?
answer to all the questions. Why do you think their conviction rate is 98%? They are not going to come at you on.
She on about FBI.
I thought for a minute, I'm like, the feds gonna lose this one, but I'm like,
Bro, the
nah,
feds, they can rig stuff. There's, you know, they
gonna have
really
pictures.
can.
They gonna have text messages. They gonna have phone calls.
Don't get it
They gonna
twisted
have
though. They
trips.
can fake
I
a lot of
promise
that
you to
shit.
Go back 20 years.
It's disturbing
When they
how
open
they
this
can
case
actually
and look.
frame people up.
Diddy gonna be looking at shit that he don't even remember. He gonna be like, what the hell was that?
Yo,
Bubbles
I'm
at
just
the bar?"
literally
No,
here
talk about
thinking,
Bubbles.
what if the
I
dude is
don't even
innocent and
remember
framed?
Bubbles had his friend there too.
Or what if he did one or
It's
two
gonna
little
be
things,
people
but
in this indictment that's
you
gonna
know.
blow Diddy mind. That's why Diddy wants the
Yo,
tapes.
you know there's also a bloody chance that he was just a party playboy and had no bloody idea that anyone was, you know, underage or whatever. He might have just been, you know, like one of them guys just fucking living that sex, drugs, rock and roll life. What if that was the deal and people who wanted his money or whatever, assets, whatever, what if they sent in people who was like, I don't know, 2-3 years or whatever underage? I mean, we gonna need specifics on this. And did he sleep with them? Like, do we even know the clear allegations here? It's interesting. What if he's totally framed up? Remember with Michael Jackson, was it they say there was a shitload of Vaseline but no evidence that he did anything? It's just that reminds me, a load of Vaseline and now a load of baby oil. Are these like signs the elites give when they like screwing someone over, maybe? I mean, what would the next big celeb's downfall be? We've had Vaseline, we've had baby oil, what could be next? I don't know, some other kind of lotion or some shit. They call LA modern Sodom and Gomorrah. I heard it called Hollywood, comment section. I heard that. Or what, like Babylon? I know what you mean by Sodom and Gomorrah. What about Babylon, though?
Fight a defense if he don't know what y'all have or who coming up against him.
You know there's people in standard life like that.
Fights away from him.
Drug dealing types and just all kinds of dodgy people.
If I'm fighting a ghost,
like hacking drug dealers who are abusers, who do actually do films of people who are basically underage getting abused. It is harsh. And you can't go up against them because, yo, what she just said, the feds, biggest criminals, yep, the cops. Do you know what one London police officer once told me? Do you know who the biggest gang in London is? We are. That's what London police, not every single one of them, but that is what one guy said to me. That, you know, he's in the biggest gang in London, which is the Metropolitan Police, and he's right. And they do run shit. Believe that, if they do something proper dirty, they can lose the camera footage piss easy. And don't think they can't. Don't think that criminals don't go into that job. Don't think that no one's corrupting it. I mean, jeez. You'd have to be really naive and think the world's so sweet if you don't realise that there's plenty of corrupt as cops. The reason they got nicknamed pigs over here is because, well, pigs are, what, greedy? Yeah, they want to keep eating through everybody's ish.
You don't think the federal government know this sex trafficking going around? Let me say this about before.
Yo, let's just throw it down. If the government wanted to stop drugs, pedo rings, organ trafficking, they could do it in a second. Yo, and follow the money too, to Betty Ball in the comments. But if they really wanted to stop child trafficking, human trafficking, and the drugs and that, they could stop that in a day. With all this technology too. Jeez, they don't even bother getting that CP, you know, child P stuff off the internet. They don't even do that. So why do we the people sit back and even allow this? I tell you what, if I had an army of good people, good enough, shit, I'll ride on there myself with my army if I had one in an alternate universe to make the world a better place. Why not? But it's all just set up like that, you know. It's we can't even really fight it. Betty Boo in the comments saying money. Yeah, money is, yeah, but shit, I mean, money don't even buy that damn real happiness. Like, it's not even just that, man. Betty, yo, it goes a bit deeper, you know, like a cult, their own little respect for being with me. Yo, one day, hopefully, we'll ride on them and change things, or at least change things in little communities, one piece by piece. But literally, like, the way it's... I lost my train of thought, but, you know, the way it's set up, man. Power, yeah, money, power, but, also secret societies. Once you're initiated in a certain cult, you got to do everything for other people in... Like a gang, right? Say you're initiated into... Let's say gang, because otherwise we go too much, quote-unquote, conspiracy, yada yada. Even though, obviously, there's secret societies that exist. You have to be a bit behind to not know that. But, like, then you're initiated, you can't get out of it. Like, if you're in a gang, you can't really step out of it, and, like, you gotta do everything to protect them, even if they're the scum of the earth. People go in blind. You know that saying about going in blind? They don't know what they're getting into. Then they're stuck, trapped, and they're basically working for the devil because it's that same system that they probably once hated. And then you got all these people who will happily sell themselves out for bloody money and the illusion of power. But then they tread on the wrong person's toes on an actual bloodline, or they don't agree with something and try to change something, then they're gone. Pretty much everyone's going anyway. Ain't nobody even in those fraternities and that. They're still gonna be experimented on as a life. They don't get no special treatment like that from the elites. Hell no. They're still just a little toy soldier, a pawn on the chessboard. Let's let Nina talk.
And stealing organs.
A chain link is being broken.
States. Right?
A chain link.
And they can't seem to resolve it. Now, how you can't find out who's shipping people where? Because they gotta have either passports, they gotta buy tickets, they gotta buy gas, they gotta have a vehicle.
Look, straight up, you know, it's like the UK went and invaded Afghanistan because the Taliban had took over in them places, and they stopped opium. And of course, they wanted heroin to put in the community to make money for the mob for the top. So, yeah, they went straight up and started a war for it. They weren't going to let the Taliban stop opium being grown. Hell no. That's like if someone in South America tried to stop cocaine being produced. Shit, they'd start a war in a day. No, this is reality. If South America suddenly stopped producing cocaine, like Afghanistan, Iraq, Pakistan, all them areas, yeah? Like when they stopped producing the heroin, the opium, there would be a war in seconds. A massive war. Because them at the top, they run that shit. And that's just the way it is. They getting a better chokehold on us. Yeah, well, Betty Ball, man, they got technology on us now. They can, like, technically, you know, they got... Even a hacker can pretty much access our damn cameras and lives right now. It's... well, not, you don't even have to be live, obviously. Your phone don't even need to be on for someone to be accessing your files.
And get on the streets in the United States. You can't stop pop control on the streets. You know.
Oh, you know, another joke is how the police, like, deliberately are so far behind with technology that, you remember, like, not even that long back, you could report fraud. They'll pretend that they can't even work it out. Yeah, I think it's more likely that, let's go as far as to say, the elites, the bloodlines, the people at the top, the upper class, they got it on lock. They bloody would happily give money to hackers and shit to go rob, like, all the civilians who are actually doing well in life and bring the money back, you know, to the banker. To the top. Everything goes to the damn top. Like, shit, man. I mean, it's like books are even disappearing. They look and listen whenever they want, Betty Ball says in the comments. Well, shit, look back to how many people was being listened to. All the phone calls was tapped in the 80s and that. I mean, like, we are like little, I don't know about mice being experimented on for those at the top, but we're just, well, they used to call us, look, commoners, innit? If you're not of a certain bloodline to those at the top, you're a commoner. So, yeah. Like, at the end of the day, like, they could stop human trafficking, child trafficking, drugs, whatever the hell. They could stop it all, especially with technology. Like, they could stop that all like that. But it's, you know, it's the money is going into the pockets of, you know, even the royal family, they call it the firm. The firm is some mob talk. That's a gang. That's a cartel. So, yeah. But, yeah, okay. Harry's part of the firm now. Is how they put it however many years ago in the press. It's a firm. It's a mob. The mob obviously runs shit.
Everything I just named The government make money from it. Sex is a big business. Drugs is a big business. Organs is a
Organs,
big
that's the one
business.
that
They're
really
making money,
is
so they
devastating.
don't wanna control
Although,
it.
to be honest,
Guns,
trafficking
a
and all
big
of that,
business.
all of that's
Prison,
devastating.
a big business.
True, prison is a big business too.
They don't want to control this shit. This is
Oh, and in the
United States,
UK,
y'all.
more and more
This
private
is the
prisons.
most powerful country in the world. You don't think they can control somebody taking somebody selling their body?
Exactly. Obviously, they
And
can.
if it's so bad, tell me this: why you can go right to Las Vegas and get a license to be a prostitute?
Because it's
Didn't
business.
y'all say that's illegal to sell your body for money? But you
It's
go
true, there
down
is
to Vegas
hypocrisy.
and do it legally. The country is messed up.
They even made that in the
It
UK,
only
certain
makes
areas where
sense if they
prostitution's
making money
legal.
from it. Why y'all think
I think it's
people
in,
that
like,
went to prison
Yorkshire
for
or something.
marijuana and now marijuana is legal?
Tell them, go.
Because they found a way to make money.
Well, they was making it from the get-go, you know. It was actually more the pressure from the public and the fact that a lot of upper-class kids were smoking
are
it.
the biggest killers. It's more people die from tobacco and alcohol than anything. And then you go in the store and buy it.
I literally got go.
As long as you're 21, as long as you're 18, you can go buy something that's gonna
I
kill
want
you,
to
give
blow
you
my damn
lung
nose
cancer,
though, because
kill your organs.
I
And it's legal because they make it money.
that sounds gnarly, I know.
This is why Diddy was able to do what he was doing, because Diddy was making them money.
True, Diddy was, but
Diddy wasn't nobody special. Diddy just happened
yo,
to be a
look at it like this, y'all. Breaking down real shit. Realize, bars. Realize, you know, it's real short, right? Okay. Diddy, how many of you have his albums? Basically, none of you. None of you lot have 3 P. Diddy albums. Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, whatever you want to call him. None of you do. None of you know anyone with loads of P. Diddy merchandise. None of you. It's true. That none of you do. What do you think that he was hip-hop mogul, business mogul, all of that? What do you think his real job was? Because it was not performing at live shows, was it? Wasn't making CDs and new bangers all the time. So how did he get to them heights? Bro, he was running something totally different. Yo, the guy... Shit, there's a lot of drug dealing and stuff that goes on through rappers and XYZ, but we won't go into that. He was running something in the SEX, fucking, you know, that industry. That's what it was. That's how he got to them heights. It's quite fucking clear. You really don't need to be a genius to work that one out. He wasn't like Jay-Z on tour. Betty Ball says, nope, I might have a burned mixed CD. Sorry, I'm old school. Fair play, fair play. Like, it said he sacrificed off, well, we all know he's said to be behind the killing of Tupac. I mean, they have sacrifices in it to get into the damn industry and shit, which is, you know. But, like, I've heard and thought maybe he's behind Big, you know. And then, but that song, I'll Be Missing You. I think everyone knows that one. Every step I take, every single day, something. I'll be missing, yeah, you know that one, I'll be missing you thing. But other than that, let's just clarify this. He wasn't doing no Jay-Z touring. He wasn't bloody selling #1 albums, #1 things. Yeah, you damn right, 90s were crazy times, man. But to be honest, I was a little bit too... you know, little and that to know of them like that. I don't know how old you are, Betty Ball, in the comments, but
they used to get bullied.
I mean,
common sense,
but
and still
I
had
definitely,
pimp
in the
shit
early
from his
2000s
mama,
and
he
that,
went to
and
Fried
late
Days
the
and
2000s,
hey,
I would
check
pick
this
up culture from the 90s, you
And
know?
they said, well, we'll give you the money if you can put on the parties. You mean you can get the Beyoncés and all of them at the party?
And I studied hard on what was going on the previous decade and ish, like that.
You know what white men like? Do y'all know what white men
That sounds
like?
a bit generalized, Nina.
Rich or poor. They can
What?
lie all they want to. They like black women. They used
Bro,
to
isn't this as
rape
generalized
black
as saying that
grape them when they were slaves. Smelling horrible. Could you imagine what a slave woman smelled
black men
They
like
would
white
leave
girls? You know what I mean?
Sue in the house, Karen in the house, and go out to the barn
Let me turn
and
this
get
up a
Shaquanda grandma.
second so I can blow my damn nose.
And sometimes the 8-year-old will get it. They love this. So if Diddy can bring
to be
them
honest,
this,
right? I don't like how
like-
it's supposed to be a bloody fetish, you know? To go with, like, even 50 Cent, his comment on this, right? I think he was asked if he liked white women or something, and he said, ain't you ever watched porn? Like, it's supposed to be like a fetish to sleep with, you know, a different skin color and all that, but, like, it shouldn't, like, shit. Is everyone thinking XXX these days rather than, like, shit, you can fall in love with any color of skin person, any nationality, any faith. Like, we're human beings, man. Obviously, I know some people are probably prejudiced to hell, but most of us, you know, can, you know, love doesn't really know color. I mean, maybe to a racist it might. I don't know. I don't want to
like delicious Mary J. Like, ooh, beautiful J-Lo. She's not all the way black. She close enough. Oh, Aaliyah. Ooh, little
him
Aaliyah.
and Faith Evans
Just
duet.
all
Yeah,
these
yeah, yeah.
delicious brown women. Bring them and we'll pay you. They was paying him to have these parties with these celebrities because they like black meat. If you don't want to believe me, go to a grocery store and see an old
honey,
white couple in there and see how
meat's
Papa
all the
John
same
keep
color,
cutting his eye
man.
at
You mean meat with a different
Miss
skin
Sue,
complexion
mad
over
as
it or
hell,
whatever?
she ready to go do a hanging. Miss Sue hates you. But guess what white women like? Y'all don't have to tell the truth.
Yo, on a rizzle though, I don't know what's up with Nina with this one because not everybody is like, you know, obviously you get people of all different races who like fancy and attracted to different races.
Y'all that don't, but guess what white women like? They like kink the oil.
I don't think anything is this simplistic as all of this, you know.
And then the whole time they say they hate black people. No,
actually, I think what she's on about is racist, maybe.
If you hate
maybe.
us,
you know what I mean? What do y'all think?
Wash your toilets, feed your babies. You hated us for real. Y'all lying. You don't hate us. You hate what we are.
See, I don't know what
so I ain't gonna get that deep.
you know, like a racist person hates
That's
because
what it's about. They pay Diddy.
Well, I don't want to bloody know, you know. But I've never actually asked a racist person why they're racist, but that's like a whole different subject.
A black woman laying there got white women and white men, black men and black women eat off a black woman off a table.
Yo, homegirl, there's more than 2 races in the world.
I didn't see not one white girl on that table.
At Diddy's parties, right? Pictures of Diddy's parties. There was like, you had like black girl, white girl getting off, and some pictures that was in a newspaper. You had like,
so they paid them to do it.
Just all different races. Although to be honest, they did tend to in the pictures that was in that paper. They was either the girls were black or white. Like there was no mixed race even. Actually, you wanna think on it.
We want you to open the school over there. You know, a lot of them people over in Africa, they really, really smart, but they starving.
Say what? I think homegirl's going into some totally different topics. I mean, like we was on about is the whole system and how everybody, you know, is effectively at the damn bottom. I mean, I think in America they got racism is a bigger thing, you know what I mean? It's like, I mean, shit. What you like learning on the prison system out there? You have gangs where, you know, all the Latinos have to stick together, and the blacks have to stick together, and the whites stick together. It was like, you know, the younger generation see more often a consequence that appears but half and half.
Because I hope Oprah get indicted. And you know what else I learned? A lot of people they running. Stevie J, have y'all seen Stevie? Anybody seen Stevie?
I don't fully understand, like, what you mean about, like, the...
Y'all seen Stevie J? Didn't he take up from Diddy when it first happened? Where he at?
I don't really get that last one, Betty Boy.
Stevie J
half and half
started with
of
Diddy way back when Diddy
half
first
and half
started.
of what though?
Stevie J was strung out on
I'm just
drugs,
I
but he had
I get
talent.
lost in my own.
So Diddy took him up under his wing, and he molded
Oh, Bobby
Stevie.
here.
And to me, he groomed Stevie, and he made Stevie do whatever he wanted him
Who's
to do.
Stevie though? She's on about someone P
And
Diddy
to
grooms.
this day, Stevie do what Diddy want him to do. When he told him to leave Jocelyn Hernandez, Stevie J left her like a hotcake. Dropped her like a hotcake.
I think it's real. Oh man,
Then he said,
racism's a whole nother
What
topic,
he do?
man.
He married Faith
Oh,
Evans.
mixed relationships. Yeah, of course, there's loads. Like,
Knowing that's his boy,
but
Biggie
in London,
Small
for example,
ex-wife.
like,
And he
there's
still married her.
so many different like nationalities,
Diddy had nothing to do with that.
religions, like skin color, ethnicity, all of it. Like, there's, you know, it's London's very multicultural,
Married.
basically. I mean, I guess.
They said she
Someone from
made
like, I don't know,
Linda
somewhere
give her
random in
people
Wales
that's,
would be like
co-conspirators,
a
and they
bit
gonna have people
confused
that's,
maybe if they come London, and because
co-conspirators,
I don't
I
know,
guess, for the
someone who's from
kids,
like,
where
you
they
know,
was
an area
told-
with just one race would be a
and
bit,
that's
I
part of
guess,
the law I don't
shocked
like.
by London maybe. I don't know,
For
cause
example, say Mary
I
Kate
just
Roll
think
and
it's cool
Sinister
living
stuff from
in
Miss
like
Janis and
living
Keith.
like in a
How
place
did
that
she
is
get
not
immunity?
racist.
Because
There
she
are
was a
obviously you
snitch.
find like one or two here or there,
No.
but
Go
majority
your
of
ass to
people,
jail. And I have
hell
people
no.
right now,
Like
leave
everyone's
Mary
just
out of
cool
it.
with
Hell
everyone, and
no.
it's
Y'all gonna
actually
leave me go to
progress.
jail. Mary gotta go
Really,
too.
the way everyone is.
Then I hear people say, well, it's a statute of limitations.
I
on
love
gay
Betty
people.
Boo.
Y'all didn't say that with R. Kelly.
Kiss back to you. It's
Y'all
more
didn't say that
open
with
now
Diddy.
than when
Y'all
I was
said it
little.
with Jay-Z. Y'all still talking about Foxy Brown.
I
But
think,
when we
yeah,
come to Mary,
society,
it's a
like,
statute of
there's
limitations.
definite
That's
progress in all
that
respects
she
like that. Like, I mean,
it's okay for a woman to sleep with a younger boy.
if you
No,
hear
it's not.
like a story from someone who was around,
Then
like,
who is she
in,
now? All messed up.
I don't
And
know,
it
like,
came from
the
Mary,
70s,
Suge Knight,
things
Diddy,
are well
all of them
different
did
now.
that to that boy.
In a positive way. Things are
Usher
like,
all
you know.
messed up. He just hid it very well. He hurried up and ran and got married. Let me go get married, act like I'm happy and going to her. So maybe they won't pay attention to me. I'm still doing my career, living good. No, Usher, they coming to get your ass too, because you was a
Usher.
grown man.
Y'all
when
think
you took
Usher's
Justin
gonna be...
Bieber to Diddy house.
Yo, this will be interesting,
What
a
was your
court
motive?
case. Who's actually gonna end up
I
there?
just watched Justin Bieber.
I
do a
heard
whole
there's gonna
interview
be a
and he's about
list
to-
of
he started crying
names as
again.
well.
This kid he ain't even a kid no more. He kid to me.
Zip codes
He
play a
can't
role
even
too,
go
and money.
through a whole
Zip
interview
codes.
without crying. That's how traumatized Justin Bieber is. You know who else is like that?
In what
Jaden
way for
Smith.
zip codes?
Jaden Smith get on the internet and just bust out crying for no reason and get off. He want to tell something so bad, but it's bothering him. And I'm going to tell y'all what I think, and y'all don't like what I think. But I'm going to tell you what
I mean, Justin's probably been through a little bit ish,
Jada
but
had more to do with Jaden trauma than Will did.
okay.
She, in her book, says she gave her kids Krugs when they was of age. How old is of age to give your kids Krugs?
Krugs. Okay,
I
instead
don't
of
understand
thing.
this. And allegedly, Will Smith walked in and caught her having sex in the living room with Mark Anthony.
I also mentioned what for Diddy's
What his
parties.
best
I think
friend?
they're like mansion
You
parties,
know,
aren't
that's
they?
J-Lo, baby daddy. You know, they all pass each other around Hollywood.
It is true in Hollywood that a lot of these women's
You know,
have
she already had
sort
an
of,
entanglement
you
in
know,
the
gone
house.
around the men. Like,
Booty juice all over the sink.
I'm sure some of them are gold diggers, though, them women, and
August
some are
Alsina
like
booty
escorts
juice
or
is all
human
over-
trafficked.
All over, and you get the booty juice like you see August Alsina all over the
It's
house.
definitely weird how, like, you'll have a woman
what
who's
they do
been
to
to 3 different
Gucci.
rappers.
Why,
Or
why,
an actor, a
everybody
rapper, and
turn
a
G around
presenter
people?
or something. Yeah, Betty Boo put in a comment, Usher's a part of this too. According to Nina here. But you know, some of them probably agree to be, you know,
Alsina?
people do crazy
seen
shit
her?
for money. So, and for fame.
Have y'all seen Lil' Kim? Lil' Kim?
Who's to say some of them
Lil' Kim.
didn't agree to, you know, go through
Have y'all
certain
seen Faith
craziness,
Evans? What Faith? Where
crazy
you at?
X acts
Did
to,
Diddy help
you know,
all
enter a club?
Y'all all hiding? Guess what couple I seen? I don't know if y'all remember me saying this.
Because
It's a
I'll
guy
put
I
money on it, the fact
was
that
like
a lot of
signing
them
deal.
sell themselves into that for money.
And
Part of selling their
I
damn
know
soul
Ryan,
is
I was
selling
from
itself,
Love Hip
innit?
Hop.
Like,
Some of y'all heard me say this.
it's selling your
Took him to
choice,
sign
your
a deal. He
morals,
was gonna
your
give-
values.
I think he's for the sign for $5 million or $1 million.
Some people be like, oh, you can't sell yourself. Dude, it's your choices, your morals, your freedom. It's not
He goes
like
to
a,
sign.
you know,
He comes back.
maybe you doing
Call
XX on a
my
video,
daughter.
and maybe that
Really good
tape's
friend of
something they
mine.
hold on you. Maybe you
And he
just
says,
going through
I'm not doing
rituals,
it.
and at some point you're getting
She
humiliated,
said, what
but
do you
or
mean?
maybe you're getting
He said, I'm not
sacrificed.
signing. He said, what I just
But
witnessed
some of them would do anything for that fame and
terrified
money
me.
for
This
however
brother
many
had been in
years.
prison and everything. He said, and I'm not easily afraid of nothing. He
It's
said, but
like they
what
say,
they
yo,
just
if
showed
you can be
me,
the biggest gangster
I
on the
don't
streets
even want to
in
be famous.
showbiz,
I'd rather
you're
go
gonna
get
be
a regular
scared. You ain't
job.
gonna be nothing
He
in
said,
that
if I can't
world.
get famous on my own on YouTube, I ain't doing it. And she kept saying, what happened? He said, I can't even tell you on the phone. And his voice was shivering. He was nervous. I don't know
I
what
don't
it
know which
was, but it had to
celeb
be some
she's
kind
on
of
about.
ritual.
This, oh yeah, rituals. That's pretty much what we was on
And the
about.
couple he
Cause
told me
they
that
happen.
took him blew my mind. I could tell who it is.
I got something
And you
very
know how I know
interesting to
they
show y'all
tell the truth now?
on that
I
topic.
turned on the TV last night, and this couple just moved to Africa and got their citizenship in Africa. They ran.
Alright.
They gone.
Oh, they ran what, scared?
Y'all know who it is?
I don't even know how far they'd
Yandy
get
in
doing that.
DC. They done moved to Africa. They the ones was taking people. You know,
I swear
Yandy
a
got that
comedian
money.
did as well. He turned down a $50
Taking
million
people
movie
to
and
sign, and it was
went
rituals
over to
going on.
Africa scared.
And all of a sudden, I see Yandy with a flag and in DC with his mock on. They didn't move to Africa.
Y'all
So I
remember
said,
about adrenochrome?
he was telling the damn
You know, like
truth.
sacrificing of,
They didn't ran. And he,
you know,
he
the youths
cut
and
them.
that.
When I say he cut them off, he cut them off, changed his number. Whatever they did to him.
Yo, but
it
those
spooked this
elites,
young
you
man
got
so
like the
bad, he was
big boy
like,
crew,
hell
the
no.
billionaire
I don't
crew.
know what it was
They can
that
cut
he
off all your
witnessed,
money and
but he
assets
said it was
if
them
you
two
like,
that took him to
you
this
know,
place.
get out of line,
And he
so
said
to
the other
speak.
famous people
I
there.
guess if you
And he
try to
said the
run,
shit
they could cut you
do,
off like that.
hell no. He said these rappers and stuff gotta be out their mind if they signing that shit. So I don't know what it is because he haven't told her yet. And I'm glad he didn't because that's some dangerous shit.
For Rizzo.
And he said some powerful people were there.
Oh, hell yeah. You think that,
Miss
yo,
Yandy.
there's a poppin' in attractive celebrity. Do you really think politicians and people whose faces you don't know in the banking world and business world, CEOs, you really think they don't want to come party and have sex with the latest big pop star? Come on. Who else you think gonna be in like that rich club? Like, there's some real interesting stuff I got to show
She a
y'all.
producer.
From
You know what I'm saying?
some ritual
she got,
type stuff.
Dipset signs.
Sacrifice type stuff.
Dipset, what did y'all do?
So we got the rituals, the sacrifices, and then
Cameron, was she doing that shit when y'all was out there doing? I mean, for
something
real.
else real
Do
important.
y'all know something?
Really important.
Cause Yandy over a lot of people.
Communication by sign language is a big thing, you know, for people who can't speak on certain things, right?
This shit crazy, man. It goes deep. People you never thought would do this, and I'm not making
And
this
this
up.
ain't
This
just
came from somebody
celebrities.
that
Ain't that the
told us
truth?
this shit. And we know he was about to sign. Everybody in Grand Rapids was excited. He about to sign. Oh my God, he about to sign.
Yeah,
He about to
sign
be
away a
And that
lot.
kid said, "I know I'm not. I'm about to come back home and work at McDonald's." Oh hell no. Oh hell no, not today. He was
That's
smart.
just
He
wrong
said,
when, like, people ain't allowed to,
like Freddie was
you know,
Freddie
to
something
go and just have
for
a
making the
standard
band.
life.
He said no and went back home. He seen the same kind of mess. Chopper.
Do you know what
seen
made
the
me
same
so
shit.
suspicious, people? Is Diddy not having anything in his name. Literally. And news allegations around like his mama. I mean, what if he's totally controlled? What if he literally is being framed up as XYZ or sort of drugged and manipulated and controlled and made into something his whole life, and then, like, you know, then he's like the fool guy for a gang or something? You know, why is he not, like, what if P. Diddy didn't even know half of the stuff that, like, imagine if he was, like, living in a house and you was told that it was, I don't know, something real cool, and it was like, I don't know, say he was like, what if some friend of his, so-called friend, said, here, you can have this, right? Pay a cheap amount of rent, yeah? And he's there in a mansion or just a big, big house, living a big life, and he's thinking that his CD sales or whatever are paying for it. What if the truth is that he has no idea the whole world's being told that he owns it and that his life is super duper flash? Or what if he's just playing along with that when he realizes people look up to him for thinking he's richer than he is? Little does he know that's going to be used to frame him up. Like, they can manipulate his internet. Look at how controlled Michael Jackson was. Shit, we don't even want to go into that. Cameras all over his house. I always feel like somebody's watching me, you know? Because somebody always was. Somebody always was. Like, everything was bugged. I mean, shit, I got phone calls MJ had. Phone conversations Michael Jackson had. Who was recording them in the first place? He was being watched. You know what they'd have said if he come out and screamed that? They'd have said, you're paranoid. And what would be the threat? They could throw him in a mental hospital. And no one wants to go in one of them places. They're worse than prison. More dangerous than prison. So, and you get experimented on more than you would in a prison too. Betty Ball puts in the comments, that puppet that participated, microscopes. Now forget microscopes. They had audio bugs and videos back in that day. Like, there was cameras all over Neverland and that. Another thing, like, I don't even believe that Michael Jackson owned that damn place. It's like, a lot of these guys, they are literally, I mean, where do they even think the money's coming from? Shit. Where do they actually think it's coming from? Or are they being given so many drugs that they don't even question it? You know? They're stuck in this, or maybe Diddy and them were all stuck in a party life. Get loads of money. Realistically, you're not actually making that much from the CDs. It's some sickness in the world that's, you know, or some twisted banker who's letting you have everything sort of on tick, knowing they're going to kill you or imprison you soon. So they let you live a lavish life because to them that's pennies anyway. So yeah, you do that because meantime we're framing you up, we're selling a load of stories on you, your private life's all going public, your internet's manipulated and you can't even see half the real news on you. We could print out a fake newspaper and give it to you, like a CIA technique, or just a standard mob technique, and we'll give you fake news. We'll rig up your internet. Do you know what? This Realised Bars channel, yeah? DIDDY, who's got raps on it, he can see videos that were deleted off it on his phone. He showed me once. Why is that? That, you know, that's always in the back of my head top. And how come DIDDY and his family suddenly, after my channel and my team's stuff was making loads of money, running loads of adverts, I never got that money. How come all of a sudden their family is living in a bloody £1 million house? That bothers me too, and this ain't even a joke. I fucking wish it was a joke, but it ain't a joke. Now, like I said, Betty Boo, if you're down with me, you know I need that army. Really. We're monitored. Yeah, but the question is, sometimes it's a bit closer to home, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's like, I don't know, like, you know, if you've had gangsters around you or bad people, yeah, I have had that around me, so that's what I'm thinking, you know? That's probably behind, you know, some of the weirdness that happens. For example, here, where I'm at. Videos of my CCTV, and I can show you. Some deleted themselves. Literally, I'll show you on my phone if you want to see. Files just deleted. Even on the YouTube, the side one I tried to set up on here. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I had to delete the damn studio part, didn't I? Think. Wait, did I? Because, basically, the, what do you call it? Oh, fuck's sake. Whatever you call it, I don't know. The YouTube studio I had to delete because of lack of, like, memory thing. But the fact is, videos deleted themselves. Actually, it won't even... Is it here? Yo, big love to those who've hit up like on this. Mad love. But yeah, let's go back to the celeb thing. I need to run to the toilet, so I gotta set this up on a damn stand so y'all can see. But yo, Betty Boo, like, shit, I'll be honored if y'all join my little, I don't know what the hell it will be. Maybe, just showing content, and I can't even, basically, when I had videos of corrupt cops and, like, some real rare stuff, and it was getting hundreds of thousands of views on a certain TikTok account, damn, they were quick to pull that down, whoever it was. I don't know who, but honest to God, man, that was quite quick. And there weren't even a good reason. I peeled it and that, but you had glitchy internet earlier. Glitchy internet, that can be caused by, whilst watching this, by the way. But that can be caused by a lot of different things, you know what I mean? That wouldn't be, I don't know, that wouldn't worry, like, you know, wouldn't be too worried about that personally. Right, visuals are down for a quick second, just so I can try set this up around here. I'll put that down. Yeah. But yeah, that's like oh damn. I'm just trying not to knock things, people. Oh shit, what's this on about? The device, something. Right, so that's there, but I need to... But yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about that, because that could genuinely be like internet connection, weather and that. But I don't know, do you ever get that before? Like, but again, like, things like videos just deleting themselves. I mean, that's creepy, especially if you, like, shit's been missing from my place. That's why I put a load of CCTV in it. Yo, Betty Boo, I've been kicked offline 2-3 times. It's not normal though. Serious? Do you know what I've noticed with the view count? It goes up to like 6, 7, then it goes down to 4, then it goes down to like the 2 or 3 seems to be like the main thing. It is a bit weird. Like, I have noticed that. The view, even on the other sites, like, the view count goes way up, and then boom, you know? Like, it just all of a sudden, it goes down. That's me, by the way, who's locking off the actual visuals for a quick second, just so I can literally set this up so that I can run to the, what do you call it? Toilet? Bathroom. But that is weird that you've been, like, kicked off on there. I think that's got a... I hope it's got an okay visual. Right. So, I'm only going to take, like, a second anyway.
And he walked in seeing Diddy kissing a man.
Yo, we let
and I
Nina
won't say
do the
allegedly, but I seen him say
talking.
he seen Diddy kissing a man. And he said after that, Diddy just started pouring him with gifts. Suge Knight started giving him gifts. I don't know what he's saying Suge do, but...
Alright, 2 seconds.
He said, why y'all think I'm the only one got a contract and cars and stuff? Because I seen some shit. They didn't want him to tell. Hollywood is so demonic. I praise you and thank you, Father God, that you did not let me get in that industry. I wanted to be famous so bad. That's all I had on the brain from a little girl all the way up in my late 20s. I wanted to be famous. And I just could not break into the field. Michael Bivens one day when my group was in Saginaw, he wanted us to sing right on the spot, and we was too shy to do it. Like Boys to Men, we probably would have got signed. We was too shy to sing in front of Michael Bivens. Thank God we didn't sing. You know what I'm saying? So everything happens for a reason. God was covering me. So when you get denied for a job, or somebody turn you down for a relationship, or your plane get delayed, just say, that ain't nothing but God. He knows something I don't know. He protected me from something that I didn't even know was coming towards me. God see things we don't see. So I praise God when he knocks stuff down. Oh, thank you, Father God. I don't know why you did it, but I know you don't fail. You did it for a reason. Because I probably would have been one of the ones right now on CNN running around like this. They were like, y'all seeing Nina? She ain't talking about keep the one no more. She running. I would have, because I sure would have been at the FR. But see, I would have been there snitching. I would have been there with my cameras and stuff. I told you I would have had a camera in my one of these braids would be a camera just.
Alright, yo.
I would have been taking pictures like Cat Williams.
No,
Cat Williams said,
nothing live about the California thing.
He made sure he
you know what?
And he put it in his little treasure box. And he, you know know he's a little.
I reported on that on the Twitter. I think that was for.
That's why y'all think y'all mess with Cat.
Crazy account.
Have y'all seen anybody messing with Cat Williams?
And that was
they don't mess with Cat Williams.
basically before the mainstream news had even said a thing. I can show y'all that if you want. For some reason, I don't know why I get news drops really early, like ahead of their time. I really don't know why.
They don't mess with Cat.
Yeah, they don't mess with Cat Williams. I mean,
destroy him. But see, when your
I think maybe he just don't go near them and his profile ain't high enough for him to be considered a threat, maybe. Maybe. I don't know
Diddy's
for
so
sure.
smart, he's stupid.
So, I don't actually think, I used to think Cat Williams may be a part of that little clique, but no, I don't really think that now.
He didn't even realize he was a black man no more. He used to look here. He used to see Clyde Davis' little brother. He didn't see Diddy. That's why he started acting a fool. I ain't black. I'm vicious. He went up against the damn liquor company that made him. He talking about bringing back Black Wall Street. They sitting there like
videos are looped about it. Really? That don't really surprise me, you know? Right, let me take this right here. And I need to do zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out more car. There we go.
Clyde, don't call Lucy and cash this Negro in. Delete him. Diddy gone. I don't know who's gonna throw the party.
If I can put this back here, yo.
Christian,
I want to show y'all something. You been thrown out again, Betty Boy? Because that is weird. Where you from London, by the way?
Make him one of them too. I'm just being real.
They're hiding info.
But yes, girl Andy in DC. Oh, the power couple.
For real though.
Relationship goes.
You know what they did say, bro?
Relationship goes.
I'll tell you what they said. Here, one second, actually, on here, right? Because I put this out about the California fires starting so long ago. Let me show you guys. Where would it be? It's going to be ages ago. All right, the nuts being stabbed news I put out. I put it out on a Real Crazy Critic thing. I'm basically helping over there with that. So, let me just find it. How long ago did I put it out? Regent Street evacuated over a bomb threat. That was 5 days. Yo, do y'all know how many days ago it started? Because that might help me find... Because it looks like I put this out a long time back. Yeah, there you go. I put it out on the 8th of January. Literally. And they don't have power. That's creepy though. Most people didn't even know they were happening then. I bookmarked it so I can actually see myself in the future. I don't even know if I'll have access once this thing somehow, well, if the device was to log out of it, but my mate does. So yeah, wildfire in LA leaves 28,000 people without power. But that don't stop the helicopters, you know, from getting... I don't get it. Why they... TN. So this is literally... Did y'all even know about the fires at 5 a.m. on the 8th? The 8th is like, whoa! I put this out as news like 2 weeks ago? More than 2 weeks ago? I'm telling you, man, for some reason I get the drops way ahead of time. They stole big time to put it out, plus no water. Yeah, I swear I was like literally, I'm not lying, I was one of the first ones, like, when this was put there. Like, literally. One of the damn first ones on the internet. Like, I think this was literally the very, 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 very beginning too. It must have been. So, who's this? Okay. 1 second. I'm just trying to quick time find a little... Yeah, the link to this. If I retweet that. There you go. This one's actually interesting, what I put on the Twitter thing.
The whole thing is a giant lie that was carefully constructed by mutilating the truth. Because mutilated truths make the most successful lies.
Week and a few days, yeah?
This is the secret to their success. A lying tongue and a lying spirit from the 1st degree to the 33rd degree.
Hang on, a week and a few days? Does that even make sense? Because I put it out on the 8th. Interesting tattoo.
And
So the
what
8th
if
is
Jesus-
what? Oh yeah, no,
how
it
do
is a
you-
week and
how
a
do
few
you
days
describe
technically, isn't it?
Their God, the father of lies. How accurate. The one who comes to cheat, kill, and destroy. How accurate again when I tell you their plans.
This
Look
is
here,
quite
Charles
interesting. I
Darwin
mean,
is
there
known
was
as an
like,
influential figure
I don't
on
know,
the
how many
satanic
people watched
temple.
it?
And proof for them, apart from the
No,
intelligent design that's all around us,
118
that
people
Lucifer
watched
is
it.
real and that he's the god of this realm, is the power
And they watched it
prescribed.
live. It
Or
was
magic.
like, it was, you know.
Magic works because there's a hierarchy or a pyramidal power structure in the spirit realm, a realm devoid of any love for you. And these spirits can be conjured up and summoned by the practitioners of the royal art of Freemasonry. They ask for something in return, however.
How am I getting
Listen
this
to Bob Dylan, a
sacrifice of some
Freemason.
sort?
Hidden hand, one-eye symbolism.
Yo, how often you see that in celeb world, celeb culture?
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
How am I getting back to the damn, I want to get back to the certain,
What was your bargain? Ticket where?
still going through like conspiracies.
Should I ask who you made the
I guess
bargain with?
that's what the world goes. I got some ish to show y'all, but
On this earth?
but this hashtags for still gotta spin this damn thing around. What you saying? I've been watching stuff like this and crazy stuff.
Chief Commander, Lucifer.
Fair enough. Like, but y'all think that it's the way the dude presents it, I think, that makes it
This is from the Encyclopedia of American
like
Religions.
quote unquote
Secrecy is
crazy
fostered
or
by a
whatever,
system
but
of initiations and degrees. The Freemasonic system.
like it's like this is about like magic, but Masons. If that. Wait, we'll read that. 1 second. Let me just turn this damn thing. Just got a little issue with. Oh shit! I just remembered I've ruined the setup now, ain't I?
The Masonic square and compass. And the one eye that all the celebrities mimic. That's the inspiration. They're all members of the secret society.
Well,
If you think that doesn't prove anything, here she is with her new tattoo. It says Solve Coagula.
yo, J.K. Rowling's got the same tat that's on Baphomet's
Where's it come
arms.
from?
That is kind of crazy, isn't it? No, on his arms.
As conceptualized by another Freemason, Eliphas Levi, in his book,
You
The
help
Doctrine of
very much
Transcendental Magic.
trying to find out what's happening in the world. Thank you, Biddy.
With breasts, a
I would
penis,
hope
and a
that,
goat's head with two horns.
yeah, that people kind of
Has
learn
these words written on its arms.
a little sign.
Coagula.
It's sort of sign languaged out, you
The
know.
impact of the meaning of these two words should disturb you to
Like,
7 minutes
but
when I tell you
there's
about
more
it.
to
Because apart
the
from other
world.
things, they involve the process.
When this was live, right, there was 118 people. Whereas that there was a lot of fucking people. I think that might be the amount of watched the replay, but I was very tired, so it's like slurred. That's a real statue.
That's J.K. Rowling's religion. Satanism.
And y'all never seen the middle on his torso. You must have seen that at a pharmacy before.
And the highly successful. Welcome to the real world.
Welcome indeed.
The same
Realize that real world.
In the ceremonies practiced at reception by all secret societies, there are found indications of a doctrine which is everywhere carefully concealed,
take this
and
damn
that is
jumper
witchcraft.
off.
And in his history of magic, he tells us it is the royal art, and that's what Freemasonry calls it. And where did he get his inspiration for the Baphomet? From the Knights Templar, another secret society who were banned, and some of its members were executed.
I don't
in
even know where our
1300s for
screen
glorifying
goddamn
evil
went, but
as
1
is
second,
openly stated
people.
here in the satanic rituals.
Braids.
And where do modern day Knights Templars reside now?
Pinned up
Within
there.
high degree of Freemasonry. Right here. Again from the encyclopedia. And listen to this. The continuing impact of speculative Freemasonry, which means modern day Freemasonry.
Bro, but everyone here knows Freemasonry is a real thing, right? That's hardly a secret.
Magical orders.
I suppose a secret society naturally provides ground to have,
of which
you know,
Freemasonry is
offspring
the
cults
umbrella.
off of it and da-da-da-da.
Because Freemasonry is the king of secret societies. Just like JFK tried to tell us, It's the
It's the
prestigious channel that
biggest
one must go
secret
through.
society
And
that's
it is the
not
reason that
really
the
a
oldest religion in the
secret
world
that
has made a
Exactly,
colossal
man.
comeback
Everyone
and
knows
is now on the
about
brink of success.
the
Which, as I
brink
said,
of
nothing can
success.
stop now. And again, from the encyclopedia,
Like This
the
dude,
groups
the
where
brink of
ritual
success.
art
Some
and
people
religion
argue that
unite
that's not
magical lodges.
Illuminati. Some
And where
argue
do they
that
meet? In the Masonic
that
Lodge.
yeah, that
You
is
can't be stopped.
like
It's
here,
done.
the
The
magic
magical
it's already
pentagram
done.
on their checkered floorboard. Are you believing your eyes? Or are you making excuses?
That just made me laugh. Though, are you believing your eyes? No, of course.
My eyes. Doing the
It's
sign
real
of
eyes,
the
man. Of course we
eyes of
believe our eyes.
The hand sign mimicking the horns on his head. And of
How
course,
could we not
the
believe
upside
our
down cross.
eyes?
And here's Barack Obama doing the same sign. And the sign of silence with a twist.
When he's asking,
Who do
are
you
you
think he's
believing your
mocking
eyes?
here? You and I.
Well,
But mainly
I do
Christians.
know that
Because Christianity
Masonic
is the one
halls and
force
lodges
that
have
has stood
checkerboard
between
floors.
you and the inconceivable horror.
But the local
that
church
is
has a
awaiting
checkerboard
us
floor too, and
is
the
on its
Masons
way.
actually used to use it as a meeting
Here's
place.
an article on Barack Obama.
I
That's
was
his
like,
hands
I don't know, I
adjusting
read
his
that up.
presidential
It's like
seal.
50 years ago they did,
And this
or I don't know
Masonic
how
ring.
long. But they did
And the sign of the devil's
genuinely use
horns.
it for
Over and over.
Masonic meetings.
Freemasonry and Satanism.
And loads of
are
churches,
intertwined.
when you think about it, have checkerboard
Look at these
floors.
Masonic politicians.
I ain't
setting up the
actually
devil's
been to
horns.
that many churches, but
George W. Bush.
quite up in here
Look how
tonight for
sneaky and
viewers, isn't
sinister
it?
the look on his face is here.
To be honest,
And the
on
manner in which
X,
he's delivering the
team
sign.
get a lot more views anyway.
In front
Like,
of
you
the
know what I
whole
mean?
world.
Like, give me 1
Is he
second
a
so
fan
that
of
I can
rock music?
actually
Is
legit, like,
he saying
got
I
an
love you?
idea to, well, we can
God
keep
knows
it
what my
rolling,
idea was.
so to
Follow that
speak.
on Twitter still.
Fantastic.
Kind of like the Knights Templar.
There's a
The
football
Knights
team
Templar be
that have won by big enough numbers there. Sorry, people,
yeah,
for
different thing. Like you know,
dead screen
obviously you
for
get
a
Masons
second.
who ain't a part of the Knights Templar. I don't believe you get any Knights Templar who ain't a Mason though. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty damn sure that you do not get
quite a few.
any
Actually, they're not viewers
of the Knights Templar who ain't Masons.
He shows the members
I did
engaged
a show about what Eyes
and
Wide Shut.
feast after the ceremony of
I
dedication
don't know what
to
comment
their horned
section
god.
thought to Eyes Wide Shut as
To
a fair
identify
feast.
which secret society he's referring to, he leaves the clues in the artwork. Not once, not twice, but 3
There
times.
is a lot of symbolism
The
in,
one-eyed religion.
you know.
And who do you think the title of the movie is dedicated to?
Do y'all see it as selling out
None
to the
other
elite
than the
to
stupid,
become a
ignorant,
Mason?
uninitiated masses watching the movie.
Lots of artists.
And you know it now.
I mean, notoriously,
Gee,
you know what makes
when
me
we
laugh,
leave the
yeah?
cinema, we'd be commenting on the performance of
It
Tom
makes me
Cruise
laugh
or
that, like, you
thinking
get
about
some
what you
people
say.
who
Or
are
just being disappointed
so-called
because the movie
hate
went too
police,
long
but
or
want to
something
join the
like that.
Masons. Like, come on, man.
Eyes wide
Almost
shut.
every copper is a Mason. And,
Look at
like,
the cover of his
come
other
on,
movie,
like,
Clockwork Orange. The eye on top
you
of the
got,
pyramid.
it's interesting, the checkerboard hat. I
And
don't
on
want to
his
talk
shirt,
too tough, but, you
the
know,
word
like,
devil in Italian.
that checkerboard we were on about, being on the
Let me take
floors
it up a
of
notch.
churches
Is it
sometimes,
It's long as it El Diablo.
and the halls and lodges, and it's also on the bloody hat of the Met
which
Police.
is a companion to the Satanic Bible. Masonic orders have contained the most influential men in many governments, and virtually
There you go,
every
I mean,
occult order has many
that's some realness for you, people. Like, but I think everyone already knows this, right? Like, I mean, you pretty much never had a president or a prime minister who wasn't a Mason. Remember JFK? He said that secret societies and secrecy, the very word, is repugnant. And he's gonna like try crush secret societies. He said that like a week before he got popped in broad daylight, and no one knows who did it.
This is back in 1972. He said this. Now, 40 years later, it should read all governments, not many.
We gotta switch up this
And why is
topic
the founder of the Church of Satan
in
talking
a
about
couple
Freemasonry,
minutes. I don't know how I'm
the
gonna
most
roll a
respectable and
cigarette. I
charitable
didn't think
fraternity
about
in the
this.
world,
Eh?
that no one seems to talk about and that we never hear about in school?
Nice, respectable,
This is why.
and honestly, my commentary there on the damn thing is annoying. Like, Masonry's a charity. What the? Alright, so what it's saying up there is life itself demands application of certain principles. Then cuts off a little bit. You've got sufficient efficiency in lesser magic. The greater one's chances of attach or something. Then it's through use of ritual or ceremonial magic, basically about magic, Satanic ritual is a blend of Gnostic, Kabbalistic, Hermes or Hermetic, I can't read the whole word again, Masonic elements. Like, the reason I can't read the whole word rather, is because it cuts off on the edge. So you got in this book a representative of different nations, be easy to perceive a basic undercurrent through the cult. To each of the rites are French and German, they're ... something different accountable to the rich wealth of satanic something. Liturgy produced by those countries, the British, something else, and then something of ghosts, hauntings, pixies, witches, and something else, something, have drawn most of their satanic repertoire. European resources, perhaps this is because European cattle or something. Babel, put in the comments either you're hip or not. Why the word hip? Just for everybody else to have a, you know. Like, by the way, this is comment section, people, that I'm reading from. But, like, shit, I mean, you know, the kids, they see it as selling out. Like, they see it as being a sellout to join a fraternity, a brotherhood, sisterhood, secret society, or to, you know, because you are automatically working with the system at that point. You can't be a rebel, can you? So, you know, who's the hip one? Who's the, or another word, who is the, you know, I mean, is it better to be a rebel and fight for something, or to be, like, I don't know, die for nothing kind of thing? What's the nope to be? I lose track of, like, yeah, what has been said here and that. I got some real interesting I'm gonna throw on actually in a second. Rather than a rerun of something I did on X. Yo, Betty man, what's the nope to? Right, if we like sort of sign this shit out here, let me just ask her one question. Is it better to be a rebel and fight the system, or to sort of bend over and be initiated into it? I think that's a bit of a different way to word shit. Yeah, I'll leave it like that whilst I change the visual there. Actually, I got a way to get us more people in. It's just, on here, they want to reinstall a little part of, X or whatever the hell's going on. Either you're in the club or not. About Freemasonry. Yeah, I mean, some people, like, the age that people get initiated at, I mean, differs. I think with everything, you're either in something or not. It's like you're either part of the bloody Man United football team or not, kind of thing. But, yeah, it's, something, I wouldn't say it's a subject where we're treading on eggshells as such, because everything here is all, you know, conspiracy. Actually, one sec, I've got something that I'm gonna throw onto a... Wait, I need to retweet this so that we can get whatever the hell up into here. I think that'll work. If I repost Hang on, I just did call that thing like that. What the heck? There, we should get more people come up in there now. Hopefully. Actually, probably not. That's not even on the team's login. Right, let me find y'all this interesting piece. Y'all know XXXTentacion. Ah, Betty's put schools, churches, community. Yeah, I mean, for sure, like, separate to Freemasonry in a way. I don't know his society in general, right? Hold up, we got XXXTentacion's mom. Some people think that she killed her son, is what some people literally feel.
Today on the GG33 podcast, we are
this will
on
be
location
interesting.
in this beautiful home, and we're here with
It's late here. Yes, is what Betty Balls dropped in the comments.
A famous 33 life path.
This is interesting. I mean, be curious how y'all
everyone knows they've seen
think on
a whole
this.
bunch of
I do not
documentaries
think
on
that that's
them.
X's
Let's
mom's
talk about
home, but you
stuff
know.
that no one's ever talked about. Your son had a great
Sorry, I
love
need
for
to
the
get a
occult,
t-shirt
didn't
instead of a jumper, though.
Did he ever mention numerology, astrology, tarot to you?
He did all the time.
Tell us how those conversations went.
It didn't go too well because I went to a Christian home and it was just not something that I was interested in, so I was always dismissive. He believed that everything is written in the stars and, you know, all that stuff, and he had a lot of books on it.
And what years are we talking about here?
16, 17, on up.
Okay, and you weren't trying to hear any of this?
I wasn't trying to hear any of it. I didn't start getting into that stuff until after he passed away.
Is that when you regrets that you should have listened to him a little bit more?
100%.
And that's what you got.
So his mom's got into the occult after his passing or something.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I found you on Instagram and was watching some of your clips, and a lot of things that you say just make sense, and it resonate, and I reached out to him on DM, and I was like, I don't want any of your students, I want you.
My students are really good too, but I do appreciate that because they got trained by the best.
All right, so he's supposed to be very good, knowledgeable on the occult, on numbers.
I didn't know who your son was.
I don't believe he didn't know who her son was, given
when you gave me your son's birthday,
his passing and everything was all over the news, right?
I had no idea who it was, and then you were telling me, wait till we're done, and I'm gonna tell you who it is because I had no clue. I'm honestly not.
Yo, Betty Ball in the comments. You into rap music, hip hop?
I've done my research on who he was. I'm not surprised.
I don't even know if I'd put X's genre down as that. He was like,
he influenced them.
He did music of a few different genres.
You know, our bodies go. We're all gonna go at some time. But the influence we live in on this planet is eternal. I mean, think about this. Alexander the Great, Julius Caesar, Augustus Caesar. They're not dead.
Fair play.
People always talk about
Same, I like a lot of different artists and genres.
When he was
Same with like books, films, all sorts. Obviously, I don't like everything in each criteria, but
what was your thinking? Oh, I'm a Christian, I just can't listen to this?
Yeah, I grew up in a Catholic home and, you know, Catholic church.
You know,
and just everything.
let's bear in mind, people think she might have been behind the sacrifice of him.
I was just looking like, where did you come from? Like, how are you interested in these things? So,
you know, some other intriguing facts, right? The guy, so X was shot in the car, right? He'd just gone to the bank, pulled out 50 grand cash or whatever. Had it in a Louis V bag. I did an interesting video with like 2 of the people who are normally up in here watching and commenting. I don't know where they're at right now. But to be honest, normally they're on late night watching. Yeah, cut to the chase. There was a guy in the car. He lied in court and acted like they'd come around to his side when he was shot, when X was shot, but that didn't happen, like the CCTV footage proves. And his story is just sketchy. But they've had him down as uncle, step-uncle, all this. But he's the father of the guy who's supposed to be his little bro. Who really gave off vibes like he didn't like him in another video. And this lady, his mom here, Cleo, she knew where he was going. And, you know, if she has a kid with the passenger, if you follow the money, right? And you look at who could have set up his murder, well, it'd be silly to rule her out, wouldn't you? And, you know, she's been making a lot of money out of his passing. Like, a lot of people have pointed this out. Don't shoot the messenger here. I mean, she even had the car he was often in like a display thing and charging people to walk through, you know, a room that had a few of his prized possessions in, including the car he passed away in. Yeah, it's a bit sketchy. And if we roll through this interview, I'll be interested in Betty Ball's opinions and everyone else's as to the vibe they get off the mum.
Let him do his thing and...
But yeah, imagine if the passengers, like, the money would effectively end up with his son. If he's got a kid with her, and he's also his uncle or step-uncle, the money goes to what? A lot of it went to her, then a lot of it goes to, well, the other son left is his son, so it's just all a bit,
I mean, all the holy books have
Indeed.
numbers in it.
We did do a video on the
people
channel
say my numbers and
about it,
numerology from the
and
devil,
a lot of the
because I say, like,
fans,
Quran,
the
your
supporters,
Bible, and
the
your
watchers, the viewers and that, concluded
tell us
they
a little bit
thought
about your
Drake
spiritual
has a
evolution,
role
because
in
you said
it,
you
but
should be
we
very
only went
religious.
into
I'm
like
assuming
one
you still
side of it,
believe in God, but
to
maybe
be
you're
honest,
not
I do
at that
believe in
time.
God, but I think I'm more so spiritual than religious. I don't believe in religion. Look at what's happening right now in the world with the, like...
When did that switch
The
happen?
shift happened after he passed away. After he passed away, I think that I became even more interested in understanding his mind. And
I don't know how
started,
advanced
really paying
or
attention to his books.
intellectual
And then I
your
started,
Felix
I'm a
was.
YouTube junkie with when it started looking into like dates and numbers and understanding Chinese astrology and pulling up like even 15 and Aquarians and my personality, and I'm like, how is this possible when I'm reading this book?
She's heavily into, you know,
when something makes sense.
Numbers,
like, holy shit, I'm reading it and
connections
it's telling
between
me everything about
things.
myself. I'm like, okay, what else? So
I
it's
think
like
astrology.
that's open it up for me.
Okay, so you've been on this journey for the past like 5 years?
Yeah.
When it comes down to astrology, that's something you've been looking into for about 5 years. What about numerology itself?
A little bit of numerology.
What do you think of numerology?
Too much, but I know enough.
I'm trying to help you out there. Your son gifted you a book.
Yeah, Power of the Eight.
Power of the Eight. When did he give you that book?
He gave me that book, I believe, in 2017. He actually went and bought it himself to gift it to me.
And did you know that you
at the time that I was an 8? No.
Yeah, we're gonna switch up to the more
No, he just said I want you to read this book. 2 books actually, The Alchemist and Power of the Eight.
Do you have any doubt in your mind that he knew you were 8 life path and he gave that to
No,
you?
he knew. He would often say things that I, dismiss.
Just lie to
Back then, say things like, you have no idea who you are. You don't even understand the power.
You know what's real interesting?
He would say stuff like that, and I'd be looking.
In regards to like numerology and that, like I did coin up the whole realized bars thing, and if I remember correctly, in numerology it translated to my date of birth, the numbers, which was very odd, coming up with like the team name and that, and then it literally in numerology is my date of birth. Let me just light this, peeps, then we'll have the visual back. I do think that's a bit creepy though, like to have it. Well, it's different, isn't it, to come up to the date of birth?
Yeah, like what are you talking about? But he was big on like your name,
Betty Boo says she catches herself buying 3 sometimes, food, cigarettes, and drinks. Okay.
They named you Cleopatra in Jamaica? Okay. Can you show everyone?
Or like you buy items in
I
threes.
mean, and that, yeah, right there. So you have a
You see, I mean like
Yeah.
more, you know when you take a word and you translate it into numbers, it's numerological value.
No, not at
Like
all.
in
It's just a
gematria,
coincidence.
and
But
there's all different kinds. You got the Jewish gematria, and then you got
I used to always wear the hair too before I even
your like your more
understood that
standard
was the
common
hair,
one,
and I did
and
the
then
wings
there's
on the eyes and all
another
of that
I
stuff.
can never remember
Just
the name of.
automatically. And I'm also very, very interested in everything Egypt.
Have you ever been to Egypt?
I've been. And I've been in an actual pyramid.
I think
How'd you
that she
feel in
thinks
that?
because of her name being
Amazing. I
Cleopatra
love
that
Egypt.
she feels a
Did you go
connection with
often?
No, I
Egypt.
went once. I would want to go again.
And how often do you go back home to Jamaica?
Maybe twice a year.
Twice a year?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you,
We're
the
gonna
family
switch up
still got
topic
roots
because
down
a
there and
couple
everything.
people who ducking in and ducking
You
out.
and your son
And that's
lived
not
in Florida
good.
pretty much your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
So where you from, by the way, Betty Boy? We also covered the 6ix9ine and like his reasons on why he snitched and ish like that. And he says he was kidnapped by those people and they was gonna off him anyway and they was stealing money from him. And also he seemed more angry about the fact that Tennessee, okay. That he seemed, you know, 6ix9ine, he seemed more pissed about the fact that what was the dealio? It was that they wanted slept with his girlfriend. Like that literally. See, whereabouts in Tennessee you from? Tennessee, a big ass place. See where we go with this. I should not have watched a food video on it. Now it thinks that I want to watch the shitload of food. Yo, this is the video that's on right now, isn't it? The food. Yo, this is the video that's on right now, isn't it? Well, at least I know we're live. 100 subscribers, wicked. That's Yo, peace. I'm just literally trying to pull up the damn thing for us. I need a topic, people. What are we rolling with? The occult, the sacrifices, the rituals. We could go through Liam Payne's death. Apparently this one here, yo. Galaxy, but go, you're good. I don't know about being good at anything, you know. Investing I'm okay at. My show, I don't know. It really?
April of 2008.
Sometimes it's a lot better. Helps to have energy in that.
As a stonemason grew in his craft,
we could go into Anna Nicole Smith, who was blatantly off.
So it was either
Do you know what? I think we should probably literally do that. You know, how many of y'all know about Anna Nicole Smith? She was like handled by a guy, like completely controlled. And it's very interesting. It's one thing everyone always bloody ignores about autopsy. She was on methadone, but there was no methadone actively in her. And the way it was in her gut, it was quite obvious that she was in methadone withdrawals, which would explain her temperature and all of those things. She'd have been in a vulnerable state. She had a bruise on her left shoulder and that. She'd had a lot of this, was it chloral hydrate or something? She was just blatantly offed. You know, it was so set up for her to be killed. I mean, they must have kept her in that hotel room in a state of withdrawing, which must have been bloody horrible for her, you know?
When I was younger, probably around
I feel bad for the woman, man.
I used to dress up and go to the mall and walk around.
Her son was like, you know, unalived.
Never happened. And
several months before she was unalived.
You know, I'm a big girl.
But you want to get down to some real hardcore-ish? The way that it was done almost ritualistically, the way that, well, she gives birth to a daughter, and then 3 days later, when the son's over there, he's unalived in the same room as both his newborn half-sister and the mum. I mean, damn. The guy that she was with, whose money she tried to get originally, he was a billionaire. A billionaire, you know, who I believe, they weren't just oil. That's more human trafficking, you know, XYZ. He found her in a strip club. He pimped her out to Playboy. Or, you know, a lot of people ain't got a back research on that, but yeah. He basically controlled her, and she was a ex-slave. basically. She was very much enslaved. I don't agree with no form of slavery. And then, you know, she made a comment, I'll never have another Howard, or I'll never find another Howard. So I believe they deliberately, this group of people, put the lawyer with probably a fake name, Howard Stern. They put him, or Howard, was he Howard K. Stern? Because there's the Howard Stern on the radio as well in there. But putting him there, he was just so sage and set up. It's all sign language throughout the whole way as well. Like, the billionaire dude literally said on a tape that he wants her and her son taken care of. When a billionaire is saying that about someone who is basically just enslaved and just a ex-slave for him, they mean taken care of in the gangster way, you know? They mean taken out. So, yeah, that was plotted, man. It was plotted from the get-go, but...
Surprise, surprise. Now I'm the guest girl.
And also, just even that's kind of taunting putting her in guests, but...
Well, Playboy's
another thing is, right,
I've always been really slick.
they're using her daughter to the day, right, for, she knows about half in this society. Of course she does. She drank, probably talking, this is comment section, by the way. Old guy, 90-something years old. Yeah, I don't know if he was, like, early 90s or late 80s, but you love Howard. Betty Ball, you love Howard? Oh, you mean Howard on the radio, Howard? Like Howard Stern, or Howard Stern, her lawyer handler dude? They're, like, different people of pretty much the same name.
I think, and guess, I don't know, I think
there was something else real interesting I was about to
women want to see
say or
women
go into
with
there, but
a body of today, you know, instead of the, I don't want to get anyone mad, but the real skinny models. And
I mean, she was different in that way. They made her get hella skinny just prior to her death, though.
That happens between her and a camera.
But yo, imagine though, like this dude,
magic is.
He had the tunnels to P Diddy's.
It's like a Cinderella
P Diddy
story.
tunnels his house.
Family to know
I mean,
I made it.
that's kind of a
all
bit.
the people that always doubted
Grab my
me.
cap 1 sec.
You know, I had a lot of
So you got like what do you call it?
Gonna be anything.
Loved his movie.
And they always picked. I had a lot of.
Howard did a movie?
Stuff,
Which Howard?
I just.
Howard Stern did a film?
It's been fun. I mean, I didn't know someone could work this much. I hear they're fixing to do a movie.
And also, she was being like, how do I put it? Prostituted out.
I gotta have that.
Yeah, man, Marilyn Monroe, I mean, they styled her and tried to have her sort of imitate Marilyn. That weren't even her choice, but part of her backstory, she was to say, you know, to say that she, looks up to Marilyn, you know. Part of her contract. Yo, y'all know who owns Marilyn Monroe's coffin, right? Hugh Hefner, literally. Some of these girls, they're owned. Literally owned. They're human trafficked, but they're enslaved. Just modern day slavery, really, isn't it? But yeah. It's sad that, you know, they're sort of... People think it's an exaggeration saying mind control, but, well, that's what it is when someone's controlled, handled. You place people in their life to play best friend, to play certain roles, to make sure they're drugged up, to influence them a certain way. So you have, I mean, she once outed it in an interview that she didn't know that rich guys have you followed by paparazzi. You know? I mean... Hugh Hefner had, obviously, connections to that old billionaire guy, right? It says a lot in itself. Because he hooked it up for her to get that gig in Playboy. And they obviously have mates with guests who gave her that guest modeling contract. You know, they plot things with chess, man. They're, like, way ahead, these lot. You know, especially when they're enslaved and own people. They can plan it years ahead what's going to happen to a celeb, you know, move it like pieces on a chessboard. And allegedly in my fictional book, rather, and then you got P Diddy's house having bloody connections with the underground tunnels at the Playboy Mansion. I mean, it's some deep dark shit that goes on. I mean, next we have to go into like adrenochrome and ish like that.
Welcome home. It's You know, I got all my animals.
See, to me, right,
Horses and
whether
I don't know,
a
it just
group is
feels really good.
sacrificing,
It's a lot of peace and
basically what a
quiet,
nice
even on
word
the
for
couch and
murdered,
going, and
whether they're
stuff. I think
murdering,
it's real peaceful.
sacrificing,
I love it.
children,
Just hang out and
teens,
have a good
elderly,
time and
young adult, older
don't
adult,
have to worry about
adult,
dressing up
to
or
me, they're all
talking
just
loud
as
or
bad.
just have a great
Whether it's a
time.
baby, an adult, whatever,
Why
sacrificing
have you
anyone
come
is
forward now
bad.
to talk
You
with
know,
us?
it's all just as
Well,
bad as the
I
other.
guess I'm tired of, I don't know, everybody saying
Okay, Betty
basically
Boo, I might have to watch that.
everything about me except for that I'm not an alien or an alien's child. I'm supposed to be a Keanu Reeves girlfriend. I don't know, I'd love
Hollywood
to meet
and the
guys.
industry
I'm
is
Target for some reason.
pretty
You know,
crazy,
the
right?
reason I think I am a target is because I am a happy person and I am bubbly and I tell it like it is. And I'm very happy.
You know,
and I
Donald
think-
Trump.
I
Tell
think
me,
that
why had
people
Donald
hurt
Trump
to
met the
see
girl?
happy people. So
Any
they
takers?
dog you. After they say, "Oh, come here,"
I'm sure I will like him.
and you're like, "Oh, okay."
Yo,
And
anyone,
just talk,
why
and
had
then
Donald
later
Trump
on,
met
they're
Anna
like,
Nicole
"Yeah,
Smith?
I'm gonna call
Had he slept with her?
overdose
He
or
knew
I'm
her
gonna
well
call
enough.
this and that," and you're like,
Said she had nice hair and he's a hair man.
I had no clue.
Mr.
If
Trump
I could take
also
it back, I'll be working at
said that she was a
Chris
lot more intelligent
Yes,
than
I
you would think.
Really?
I would. You know, I'm thinking in my mind now.
And
man,
she is, man,
what
because
a
she even
life
said
I
on
had
one
back
show
with cooking chicken.
that she was put under a lot of mind
Running up and
control.
down the drag, you know, drinking
You
beer.
gotta be pretty damn
Good
smart to
time.
be drugged and mind controlled and work out that you're under mind control.
I met him at a topless club.
He is
What
89.
happened was, his driver used to come into the place
Damn cold,
where
man.
I worked. And Howard was, his girlfriend had died, and he just had lost his will to live.
He had to
And,
probably meet
he
her
just
sometime.
brought him in there to meet
Yeah,
me.
probably
I
from
sat there and talked
parties.
to him and was really been nice to him, and he started
You know,
blowing
like
up,
Diddy
with
style.
his
Probably a Playboy
beautiful
mansion. I mean,
blue eyes. And
you know,
that's
there's
how
a
we
lot of
met.
dudes that ain't
And
perfect, like in that
every
way.
day after that, we went to breakfast, and then we started
Also, given she
dinners,
was a
and
high
just every
class,
day for
high
5
tip
years. And
prostitute,
I always
yeah.
told everybody that this is the woman that saved my life.
Her son didn't
And
like the
I'm
fact
very
that her
proud of
handler was
that.
selling
I
her
fell in
out,
love
you know.
with him. This is a man who took care of me,
91,
took care
was
of
it
my
Trump
son.
Casino?
He
Yo,
loved
Trump
me
Casino, Atlantic City,
unconditionally.
New Jersey.
He was always behind me, very supportive.
I remember some American girl
let
telling
me
me
go do
that
what I needed
Trump
to
is
do.
like
He
real
always told me
bad
I
man,
wanted to
and
make a
that
name
he's
for myself.
heavily
He's
involved in
always the
human
man
trafficking
that
and
said,
stuff like
you
that.
go
But
and you do what you need to do. I'm here.
I mean, he's a rich
Unconditional
guy.
love.
I mean, a
That's
lot of
just how it
guys
is.
who
If he
make
had
big
been
money
broke,
are
would you have had
involved
the
in
same feeling?
more criminal gangster shit,
Yes,
you
I
know.
would.
Well, today the
They do
autopsy
say for
report
every
came in on
dollar
her
you earn, someone
90-year-old
has to pay.
multi-billionaire husband. You know, the big oil tycoon? Yeah. Seems he died of acute
Taj
allergic
Mahal.
reaction to
The
silicone.
Taj Mahal.
Apparently.
Ain't the Taj Mahal over in like, in an Asian country? That was the name. Really? I thought the Taj Mahal was like, I know it's an infamous place, but I thought it was over in a totally next country.
A low-cut white gown, and many people felt that was pretty inappropriate for a memorial service.
Vegas?
What was your thinking in that choice, and do you regret it?
Oh, Vegas. Was it? Maybe that's like a takeoff and not the actual, you know, like the Taj Mahal that bloody Diana went
I was
to.
totally devastated. And then,
Egypt.
He was so sick at the end of his death, and...
Yo, so, one second, Betty, yo, how we go from Trump, Atlantic City, New Jersey, to Taj Mahal, to Vegas, to Egypt? That is like... We just gone from New Jersey to the Taj Mahal to Vegas to Egypt. I'm a wee bit confused at that one, because how did the Taj Mahal get into this convo? And then what was in Vegas and what was in Egypt? The proper OG Taj Mahal, he had them at this location. Online, you kind of lost me again. Who had them at... Oh, what? Trump had casinos. I don't think Trump has one at the OG proper Taj Mahal, though. So is there like a... There was a Taj Mahal in Vegas. Is that what you're saying? Alright, in Jersey. Okay, so they had like a takeoff Taj Mahal place in Vegas. Is that right? Is that what you're saying? No? Okay, how did Vegas... Oh, wait. No, yes, no, yes. Okay, so there was a takeoff place called the Taj Mahal in Vegas, yeah? Am I getting that much right? Trying to keep up. Hopefully. Managing, hopefully.
I knew that he was going to
my
a better
packets of
place.
crisps or
I knew
chips,
that he didn't
as
want
y'all
me
call
to
them,
be
are over right over there, which is
sad.
real annoying.
It was more for him, and to the fact that he's going to the Lord, and it's a joyous thing.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You know, that ovation lasted
I know
longer
some
than
people,
Anna
they see
Nicole
like
Smith
the
mourning period.
handshake of Anna Nicole Smith at one point, and then they said
I don't care what people
that
think.
because she was in
This
that
is what
club,
I
so to
chose
speak,
to
that they
do.
no longer felt
You know, I
bad for her,
chose
which
it,
I
and I know
thought was
my
a bit
husband
effed up
wanted
because,
me
you know,
to do it the way I
we'll
did it.
try to... Sorry. Baby, I'm sure I've lost track of our way up to the
She
end
did send me
there,
some
but...
makeup, which I'm using, MAC makeup. It's great.
That's right.
Very good. Thank you very much for that.
Well, you're welcome. Anything for you, sweetheart.
So
Now,
that must
we all
be
know
like...
that you were born
It's a drag
Vicki
queen,
Lynn
right?
Hogan. Did you like Vicki Lynn?
I hated my name. I never went by my name. It was
Oh,
always a different
yeah,
name I
but...
went by, so...
Yo, she
you
was
could throw a million
still
names on her.
signing her name as Vicky
I love
Lynn
Anna Nicole
Hogan,
Smith.
though,
That's a beautiful
sometimes.
name. You know, it's
Or
funny
Vicky Lynn
because,
Marshall or
Anna,
something.
as soon as she appeared on the scene, there was a vulnerability about her that you
The
just want to take care
sacrifice
of
of
her, and you
people
want, you
is,
feel
you know...
for like a little girl. Everyone in America really cares about Anna, whether you know, a lot of people
The
in
alleged
press slam her,
sacrifices
but I tell you,
in
you go
Hollywood
from
are
house to house all over
innumerable.
America. Everybody loves her, and it's for that one reason that there's a vulnerability and there's a kindness to her, and we always have everybody has a soft spot for the underdog. So I believe that Anna should get whatever the hell she wants. It's true.
You know, some people was like, well, rude to Anna Nicole Smith. I remember like Sharon Osbourne and them just being
Another thing that I hate is, you know,
proper
everyone
harsh.
was always dogging me because I was
Trying to...
heavy.
Yeah, she was often high as a
The
kite,
press
though, Betty.
doesn't praise me for losing the weight.
I mean...
And I find that very hateful.
She had a lot of mental pain and...
They just want all bad
physical
stories.
pain,
I mean,
apparently,
give me a
from
good
the
one.
implants.
When have I ever had a good story? I don't know how long. You know? I lost the weight. I did what the media and the industry wanted me to do. And I just don't see any
She
praise.
literally says it there. She wants a good story. She's a puppet in it playing a role. She's literally just said that she's done what the industry and the media wanted her to do. Which, you know, I mean, she didn't have much money toward the end as well, so, yeah, I mean, yeah. And she also wanted to stay alive and not be one of those people worth more dead than alive, but as far as I could tell, they wanted her to have, you know, a baby girl who they could put in the industry, like...
But for some reason, they're always mean to me. I don't know, they just don't give me a break. They never give Anna Nicole a break.
Early this afternoon, Anna collapsed in her room at the Hard Rock Hotel in Hollywood, Florida. An ambulance was called and paramedics responded to the scene.
The movie Casino.
At 2:49 this afternoon, we were advised by hospital personnel that Anna Nicole Smith had died.
You know, Betty Boo, I may have seen the movie Casino, but it was a long time ago.
Had the last TV crew with Anna. They talked about so many things, but perhaps the most powerful.
What, did they have a character they wanted a kid from, and then they was sacrificing them after, or something?
It's like he's calling.
The hell's the more voice there?
Like he's scared. Like he's scared and he wants me to come to him.
See, there's one that taking us still.
And that really did break her heart losing her son. Because they was like always side by side rolling together, weren't they, as well? So that's the Howard Stern, Howard K. Stern.
He doesn't know where to go.
Who, you know, kept her drugged up regardless. And
he was so happy.
one thing that was awful to watch was him not letting her hold her own baby girl and that in a clip or a video rather. Yeah, it truly devastated her, you know, losing her son.
Clearly she knows her mom's looking down on her.
She does.
Did she ever say anything about
This
that?
dude, he annoys me, that Larry, him.
Fish died.
Like, he was never in love with Anna the way he says. Like, there was never some couple. She literally moved country to get away from him.
It's up there with my mom.
Groomed beyond belief, for real. Totally groomed and controlled, you know? It's pretty sick. And this dude, he was apparently sleeping with Howard Stern at one point, the handler guy. But, like, on a real, like, he's a gay man. So the fact that he pretends to have loved Anna, nah, he didn't. It's not just him who wanted her kid, though. It's that industry. She was literally born to be sold into, well, the entertainment tonight world, basically, to showbiz, to Hollywood. I mean, so far, they've had her do modeling for guests. They've, what else? A few little TV show documentary type things, but I don't know, maybe they're waiting for her to go off the rails or something. It wouldn't surprise me at all. But I'm sure
she said,
that
my mom's taking care of your fish. And everything's gonna be okay.
They'll probably be the, you know,
And
like,
so,
it's a traumatized little girl whose
you know,
half-brother
what's
died
scripted,
in the
it
same
wasn't
room
something I
3
said to her, it was
days,
something
3
that
days
she
after
came
she was
up with,
born.
And that's how she deals with
She lost
it.
her
And for
mom,
that,
and
I'm proud that she's,
they're definitely
she
already,
is.
look, she's, they're putting the young kid in makeup and adult clothes already then.
My whole life. You know, I had a really rough childhood.
Yo, it's
growing
human
up,
trafficking,
and
it's the industry, you
I'm
know?
a very sweet, honest, nice person. I think I deserve
It happens outside of Hollywood, of
me.
course. But, you know, in Hollywood, I mean, these gangs and that, they're very, they're quite open because they know no one can do nothing about it anyways, you know? She's quite messed up. Anna Nicole had cameras on her, even when she had no idea there were cameras on her. They even put it into a damn episode of a reality show. Like, basically just putting it sign language in your face that there was a camera on the ceiling filming her. Exactly, Betty Ball in the comments. It happens in all walks of life. Right, let's see if we can pull up. You know, they had her acting a bit,
Well, I love Texas, but it looks a whole lot better in my
you know,
rearview mirror.
for this reality show, shit, I don't really want their song in there.
This woman,
But,
she was Anna's cousin, and her name was Shelley.
They had a cousin come in this and sort of be controversial, and then you'll get to see your cousin, basically.
On the telephone that she didn't
And,
want to be involved with your documentary, yet
it's really quite sad as well
and now you're doing it
how
with
Shelley
her
gets
cousin
treated,
from the
but
Hayat
then...
and putting her in the middle of it. It's just, you know, it's not appropriate.
Did you watch the show, Betty Ball?
She didn't know I was coming. I didn't know that they didn't like them. You know, I didn't know.
Of course, Shelley did know,
I got
but
to the front door of her house.
You want to get information. You're talking to people who are not authorized to talk to you about her.
I'll film her every day. What information do I need to get from her? I don't want information. I want.
But it's real sad, isn't it? Like, used, bro. She was used the hell out of. I mean, Anna Nicole Smith, cameras on her constantly. Can't have her own life. She's got the handler there 24/7. She had no freedom. She just kept drugged up. She couldn't go out and drive and go anywhere, you know, or run away or anything.
Then Shelley broke down and started crying and said that
she was made a bit of a laughing stock of. By doing the reality show, she got to live in the house that she's in it. A little secret, the Osbournes as well, right? When they wanted, obviously, money, they did the Osbourne show. they were given that house as part of doing the reality show.
Dylan, dude, listen to me.
Often enough, the public are tricked into thinking celebs have way more money than they do.
What if,
Betty Ball's
what
put
she
like
said
Princess
in the
Diana.
shows
I
where you
mean,
never to talk to them,
yeah, I mean, she
That's
was
not
watched
it.
24/7. She had cameras on her. All her phone calls were tapped.
I don't stay in touch with people in Texas
And
because
she
we
couldn't,
just,
you know, just
we
get in the
go our
car and go
separate
live a
ways.
new free life, could she?
she doesn't trust you at this point.
It
That's
is
what she
wrong
wants when you get your number in
how
hand.
some women are
And we'll
literally seen as
contact you.
broodmares, you know? As just there to either
So I come all the way down here for
model clothes, sell newspapers,
You know, I
and
think they
sleep
need
with
to be
certain men
a
and,
whole lot.
you know, and give birth.
Thanks.
And that's it.
Lawyer Howard. I don't really know him, but
And some people can't even identify when those individuals are literally controlled and trapped.
And that it would be like a cool thing.
Yeah, you know, it was not appropriate and it was obvious.
Yeah, I remember Betty Ball, I remember Cribs.
Became something of a
There was a lot of
standout,
fake
outside,
stuff
us
in there,
stuck
like,
in the
you
house.
know.
So that's the thing. I mean, a celebrity has absolutely
You had a lot
no
of celebs
privacy.
pretending to have way more
If you wanna make
money,
a
and
full-time
you know,
income
they'd
from
be
home
advertising
whilst
like
part-time,
certain
you
goods.
need
Visuals
to know
back
this
any
one
sec.
She's
You know, in Cribs they were, you know, a lot of it was advertising, wasn't it? Really.
She's still there.
Also
On her
advertising,
doors,
promoting
they had, like, a
lifestyle,
little
and
glass
selling a
piece on it.
dream.
Well, I can see them all standing at the top of the stairs. I stood outside the door for, I know, a good 45 minutes.
Who's in it really close to their cousin?
Be this, be that.
Even like normal
Yeah, I
healthy
mean,
relationships.
Even saw these people.
But even in normal healthy families, who's close to their cousins? Are you?
they don't even really gotta say be this, be that, because,
I finally figured
you know,
out they wasn't going to let me in. No matter what I did, they're not going to let me in.
the youngers and everybody
Innocent
just
pictures and stuff.
wants that dream that they're
I
told
thought maybe
that
that
these,
would be a way to reach her.
they're told the stars have billions when they don't, and really they're just sort of,
She'd see the
they're
pictures.
living their life on rent, innit? Well, you
It has
know,
happened in my life.
you do this
Then
show and
Hannah
you
would
can live
come
in this
around.
house. You drive this car, we'll give it to you for however long as you advertise our brand.
This is what they
Then
like.
loads of donuts go
This is
out
what
and
your
spend their
cousin
hard-earned money
was in the
buying
door.
the car, so the company
It's like a baby
recoups, and then the celeb has to give the
with
car
names
back
on
when
the
the
chicken
career
box or something.
turns into a car crash. Yeah, it's also about, I don't know, it's almost like social experiments, experimenting on the people and controlling the people as well. They can't rise up for anything worth rising up about if they're busy trying to, I don't know, get the latest car and all of that.
The donuts or the donut hole?
Betty Boo in the comments about money, image, and so forth.
She didn't have no teeth.
Yeah, more to that even, more to that.
She must not have a boyfriend then.
She kept saying, I'm not rich. When they flew her out here.
Like, of course, X, you know, as in S-E, you know, X is a important business thing, and you got these billionaire dudes who want to sleep with certain celebs, and
No, it just was.
you know, if the celebs dosed out their head, they can get with them, or their handler can hook them up with them. You ever notice a celebrity can never just go and date a random person?
Like my age young? Or...
They're set up with certain people, aren't they? They're probably literally sold
They were all black right here.
at times. I mean, obviously in the human
I
trafficking
fixed it
world.
so they were all white and pretty. I guess she fucked them
That's
up
another thing,
again.
all celebrities have fake teeth, especially these days.
I think the only way to kind of work it out is if you call her.
Alright, let me pop that down 1 quick second. Let me just grab some crisps.
If you don't want to see her, fuck it. Then I don't really care and I won't feel bad.
Yeah, well, Babu.
But she was crying, and she was really crying.
Nothing beats
Alright,
a
now
vibe
I
on
need
the
to
day.
actually get the crisps out the damn thing.
Like
One of
Ibiza,
them
Mallorca,
big,
and Crete, with return flights and transfers
big
included.
things.
Right now,
Right,
through
we can lock this back in.
Hi, Shelly. Hi, this is Howard. Howard Stern. Are the cameras on you? So they're gone? Okay, well,
I mean,
Anna
as
wants
much
to know
as
if
their
you wanna
reality
go,
TV show
out to
back
dinner.
then
What
was
changed
more
my
real,
mind is that
there was still
those
some rather
producers
set up
that came over
pieces, of
here
course.
were gone. So I wanted to go see my cousin. I just wanted to, I guess, hear a piece of my family and see what everybody was up to.
She said she would love it.
Yeah,
Hearing
investing's
that on
going
the phone,
good.
my heart, like, it felt like it just started, you know, beating funny, and I just felt weird. It was like a good feeling, you know.
Cool. I make a lot of special appearances, but sometimes doing publicity ain't fun. This local radio station had me on, but they badmouthed me before I got into the studio.
Oh, this is Betty Boo in the comments. This is the Howard Stern show when he was on radio, innit?
People don't seem to be asking you is, are you
try
on
to
some
open
type
these damn
of
crisps.
drug? Right now, for instance, as we talk to you, if we didn't know you, we would say this sounds like a woman who is heavily sedated.
You think I'm sedated right now?
I'm saying that you
Sorry
sound,
for the
yeah, you
crisp
sound.
sounds.
That's not the case. You're telling us that you're not.
Whatever. I mean, come on.
Howard, you don't think so?
Not at all. Not at all.
You're such
I
a
mean, we're...
hateful man.
No. No, wait a minute.
You're calling me a fucking druggie.
No, we're not. We're asking you if you're.
I don't think she realized everyone could tell about the
No,
drug.
drop it. I mean, why are we still talking about it?
What happened, Anna, from the time that you were Playboy's Playmate of the Year? You were one of the most gorgeous women on the planet. What happened from that point to get from there to where you are today?
What do you mean?
She probably was kept up having to sell herself all night and then
I didn't gain
make
a lot
other
of
people
weight.
money and then...
Now, is this one of these deals where I have to say it just looks that way on TV and you have to tell me that it's not true?
I've gained a little weight.
Sounds like she took a downer for sure.
I mean, it's like you got the smile on your face. You're getting in your punches.
You know, they're not supposed to be punches. We're just trying to have a conversation.
What was that sound? I think they put a sound effect.
You know,
what do you want to talk about?
Show. Y'all asked me to come here. I didn't come here for this abuse, so
what do you
I'm
want to
leaving.
talk about?
I'm talking about I'm going. Goodbye.
Okay, bye. Well, we're glad.
I should have had this on the damn stand
This is
thing.
ridiculous. That was a nightmare. But before seeing Shelly, I had to go and do the Jay Leno show.
Is there any food there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll have food in the thing.
Here we are. Thank you.
Hi, you guys. How are you? Hi, everybody.
That's all right. How are you, kiddo? Good to see you. How you doing?
Jay Leno made a comment as if he'd slept with her on like a live show.
That's what we do. I mean, that's you know, the people want to see other people. I'll see you in a little bit.
Like,
Thanks for coming.
in regards to some lips that were printed on a t-shirt of hers, he said something like that implied about, you know. Then again, he probably just watched Playboy videos that he made her do of herself touching herself. Unless he genuinely seemed fascinated, kind of thing.
The next guest, a former model and Playboy model, also married to a Texas billionaire. Please welcome Anna Nicole Smith.
I feel sorry for the son.
Thank you, Anna Nicole Smith.
He barely got to live, man, passing away at, like, I think he was like 17.
Yeah. Okay, let us know how the date goes. Bye, you guys. See you later. Bye-bye, Anna. Pleasure meeting you.
You too.
God bless. Good luck. Good. I enjoyed doing the show.
Me too.
You got a lot of guts.
You stomach the damn flexy thing.
Thanks, Anna. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You look lovely. I'm available. That's what I heard.
Danny, get a picture. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I think it's down this way.
Yo, Betty Boo, how famous was she out in your state, like, back then? I don't get that in the freeze, but... What is up with the freeze? 1 second. That's weird. Alright, 1 second. We got a little tech issue. Well, it don't even make no sense. Alright.
So how's Mama?
I just talked to her on the phone and told her that we were going out. And she told me to tell you that she loves you. And she misses you. And she said y'all have
Wait, you had a
fun,
tech issue too?
not like you used to.
What kind of issue you have there?
Beautiful hair.
I've been dyed it so many times, it's different colors.
Can I ask you a question? You don't have a painkiller. I've got a
She's literally asking her for some, you know,
and my back is
painkillers.
killing me. Macaroni and cheese.
cheese. Is it crap? I remember we used to make that by the box. Eat it out of the pot.
I think I'm just gonna stick with my drink.
Want to get you a steak?
No, that's okay.
Shelly didn't eat much, but she sure had a lot to say.
This is all my baby's birthstones. That one's mine. I got David's. I got Shelby's, Ashley's, Anna's, Harley's, and Nana's. All of them.
How many kids is that?
In a second, she almost like threatens Anna with a fork.
Huh? Customers at the bar wanted to do a shot.
They want you to do a shot?
Anna, here's a little Southern Comfort from a couple of minutes.
Oh, go ahead. Do it. Come on. I'll have it with you.
There could be anything in that damn shot.
I'll have it with you. No, you do it.
Anna can't.
I can't. I'll
Anna
throw
can't.
up.
She's got work early on.
Drink it real quick.
Better you than me.
She doesn't seem to like that shot much.
Man, you've got the prettiest teeth. See, when they ask me, they're gonna make mine for me. It's only gonna cost me $800. I just gotta save up $800. But I want
A few $100
of you smiling.
with like all that
I
dental
want them
work.
to make like yours because I love you too. I look through all my pictures I have with you, like guests, but they're all serious. There's no.
She's a hoot. She just couldn't stop talking. She was talking and talking and talking. She had a lot to talk about.
I slapped the doctor. I did when I was delivering Harley. You know how they do the finger thing, right? And see how far along you are and all this and that. And I was like, if you don't get your fingers out of me, I know they're not supposed to leave them in there. Okay? Well, he was like,
That's some different pregnancy tests, though.
give them out.
Not that I know much of it.
Get it out. Get it out. Mom's like, man, if you don't get it out, get it out. Get your hand out of there. And I said, man, if you don't get it out, I'm going to hit you. That nurse looked at me and she said, we will have no violence in this room. I grabbed her like this. I said, I'll tell you about violence. And I mean, Mom was like, my eyes were all, like I could have turned a 360 or something. And I had a hold of the nurse like this, and about that time I told the doctor, I said, all right, get it out. He wouldn't listen, so I reached out with my left hand and I said, pow! I hit him right in the jaw. I smacked him right in the jaw. The nurse goes, he's gonna sue you for that. I said, bitch, fuck you. What's he gonna get, a food stamp? And then,
Honestly, it's like she's threatening Anna right about now.
what is that?
It's a salad fork.
Every time I watch, like, Julia Roberts' Pretty Woman, where she's like, which fork is, where she's got like 4 or 5 different. Well, I don't understand that. Because it goes from like itty bitty fork to like main fork. My second toe's bigger.
Yo, what they got Shelly doing, man?
That means we're the boss. You know that, right?
That means we're the what?
That's what Mom says. It means you're either the boss or you're going to have, what was it she said? You're going to have money. Either you're going to have money or you're the boss of the family. Which that, in your case, is both, right?
Damn, Chris.
In my case, which I'm just a bitch. So.
She wore me out on talking. I was ready to go home and go to bed.
Get the check and get going.
I don't have a phone, but Mama does. The number I gave you is Mom's. But my address, I'll have to write down. My address is different than Mama's. And another thing, can I borrow like $5? I am so broke.
I just was thinking of home and all the times we used to spend together.
Thanks.
Harry and his family, a staying for his graduation. And with the
I don't know who's still up in here with us, but these Crips are done, thank God.
is staying for his company team building day.
And the comfy room. With
Can't eat Crips without being noisy.
Hey, baby, take care, okay? I love you so much. I love you too.
It's kind of hot in here,
Oh,
man.
gosh, be careful. You couple there. It's in there.
I don't get it. That's why it's so hot up in here.
I love you. I love you. And wait.
Before we took off, Shirley came running back with some pictures to give to me to look at.
You want them all? I'll give them all to you and I'll come back
Yo,
and
is
get
it
them.
up in there? Betty Ball, everybody?
I'm sorry, I forgot.
So damn hot in this, unreal. Whew.
I think that's all. Okay. I love you.
I gotta move this to a different angle. The sun where I'm comfortable at least.
Nobody wanted nothing to do with her. You know, but then when she got money, when Anna got money, it was all goody-goody and everything else. I've always been there. I ain't never had nothing bad to say about her. I mean, I disagree with some things she does and her decisions, but that's her life. You got to learn from your mistakes.
Hey, big love whoever was shit up that, you know, like button.
I wanted to be a ballerina, but my feet were too big.
Really?
Hey, where's the strap on?
Don't break at the last moment.
Remember that, Anna?
Anna's teeth is the only thing I want. The bosom part, the breast, that's a little bit too much. You know, especially because she had a little figure.
How we get shut down? That ain't right. Alright, we back, yo. I think.
You know, if I had them on me, I'd fall plumb on my face.
I'm just trying to get us on to the next. It used to be.
Someone asked
Okay.
me once what I know about cars. I don't know nothing about power steering or radiators or crankshafts, but I know everything.
Yo, are you still up in it, Betty Ball? As if not, maybe. I don't know, maybe we'll like cut and run.
On a red light if there's no sign prohibiting the turn. A, after making a complete stop.
I mean, I and Nicole doing a driving test down.
C, if you signal first.
I don't believe she'd be able to drive on the amount of substances a Hollywood handlers had her on.
Oh, but you'll hear what we're saying, my child.
For sure.
Give me the book and let us read it. Y'all fucking
It'd be dangerous
You
for,
may make a left turn against a red light
for everyone.
from one-way street into one-way street. Fuck it, let's just not make it a test.
Go through it. Okay.
Okay, number 5.
Alright, one
You
sec,
may not
peeps,
make
for
a
the
U-turn
stable
painted
view.
white means stopping is allowed. Park there, trucks. Parking for the sake be transported in the
Stable
back of the
view is
Check the
coming
answers,
in a
because I checked
second.
the answers. We don't really know what's right.
fine here. Mama.
Rest in peace, Anna.
We're doing it to help you so you can get your license.
Well, then let's
Oh
read
shit,
it.
we got
Why
more
don't I
reflection
see the
there,
fucking
don't we?
answer? I'm not going to get my fucking license today.
Not sure from that way.
I wanted to give Anna a little bit of space to study and just relax, so
Okay,
I
well,
called
just
Frankie
so that the
up and
screen
asked him
is,
to meet me at the tattoo
better.
parlor so we could get our Anna tattoos touched up. I'm getting the signature readings since we came off.
One sec. If we went from this angle,
Do it.
A little bit. Good.
It's too much of a shadow in it.
You're done? Yeah. You make her breast stand out more.
Over there.
Mission.
I think that'd be better.
Up to £460
So, right,
on your
1
car
second.
insurance at Money
I
Supermarket.
think I've got a way
Compare
to make the screen perfected. Alright.
Get one done with me, get one done yet, but
Or something like it.
And I think after a couple of years, 2-3 years passed, after the friendship grew stronger, it became more of a, not an Anna Nicole Smith.
Bro got a tattoo of Anna Nicole's.
This, fighting with Bobby Trendy again. And one last chance, that's it.
Oh, it's probably Bobby. He didn't call me back, bitch. Howard said Bobby Trinity says he thought it was very unprofessional.
Just don't ask how I'm gonna get this to be accurate enough to fucking.
Time to kiss my ass.
Frank said tell him to kiss his ass because he left. He left all of us waiting around.
Sorry,
He said
people.
every fucking day.
I'm literally just trying to get this thing accurate.
Hours and hours.
Okay.
So if that's there, we gonna need it to go like that, right?
Well, he's looking forward to meeting you tonight then.
He just needs to finish her shit.
In a way like so, but not really like so. Does that make any sense to y'all?
Once again, they were not the right ones.
After it. That'll do.
Hi, Howard. Is Frank here yet?
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, good. Where is he at?
He's here. He's upstairs.
I'm in a very good mood today, and I'm just going to take the order.
You are, because I'm not.
Oh, no, we'll make up for that. I decided just to make Anna happy. And I'll just do that right now. I was determined to walk in there with a glossy smile on my face and make Anna Nicole happy. After all, she is my client. And when my clients are happy, I am happy. Cha-ching. So what I'm going to do, Frank, I'm just going to take the order from you, whatever she would like. Because I'm here to please her, but I'm in a great mood to do that.
Bobby Trendy's motivation was not to please Anna, in my opinion. It was basically to unload everything they had in the store.
I figured, Anna's my customer. I should just make her happy. I put this other stuff on myself.
The 7 times for Sean. Yeah, the pain in my arm.
A lot of packets of crisps.
I was wondering if maybe Frankie wasn't in a very good mood, and I hope he didn't take it out on me by critiquing my design work. Let's get all the feather pillows up here. Here they are. Put them up here so there won't be any more confusion. She's my client. I just want to make her happy.
Okay, Bobby, I'll show you what happens on the bed.
Who's with us?
She gets off the bed.
Who's
Well, we made the bed with wood and no padding, so every time I got out of my bed, I bruised my butt and my legs and my knees.
I guess we gotta go back to conspiracies.
No. Can you pad it?
In a minute.
That will be done.
The number one thing I was trying to convey to Bobby Trendy when I was actually talking to him was basically he needed to listen to Anna Nicole. Not to Howard, not to Kimmy, and really not to me. I was just trying to help him out. Because he needed to listen to Anna's needs and what she was asking him for. He just wants to make it with no glue so where she can clean her pillows. She wants the pillow to come out so she can get these cleaned.
Okay.
You know, if this stays on it with the glue, we're still in the same situation. This is probably one of the only exceptions that I'd probably use a little bit of glue. But I wouldn't use hot glue.
That one right there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew it onto a piece of backing of some sort so it all is together.
That would be great.
As if it were one.
That would be great.
Okay. So we have...
And then with the feather going on top of it.
Here. Yeah, that snaps. We're hearing you today and we're in a great mood.
Right, some of this. So that was only one pillow right there?
Yeah, that's the center pillow. What side of the treatment do you want on this?
The same type.
Same
Just
as others?
give it a bow along here.
What color would you like?
Her pink, the pink that she likes.
This one here? This?
No, yeah, go with this type of thing.
This piece?
That boa, the ostrich boa would be fine. Just put it one along here.
Man, our view is ducked out just after.
Right. Just give it the light.
Just after I get the damn thing on the right thing.
Are you writing that down, Howard?
Yeah, take pillow out.
Right. Are you sure this is going to be the last time?
I'm writing everything down, and nothing will be different than what you're saying today.
Okay, did you write down the bad side paths?
I'm just writing down the pillows at this time.
Right.
So that's all those pillows, right?
That's that for this grouping, yeah. And we have one more like this, so we'll make 2 of this, okay? I didn't think to bring it back here.
You get that, Howard? The last pillow, there's 2 of them.
There's 2 of them.
I just wrote down 9 pillows. I wasn't going to play around with them any longer, so this time I was just writing everything down so there wouldn't be any kind of dispute. He couldn't start name calling and, you know, do what he has done all along. Now, when you called, you said it would take a day to do the pillows?
But not this day, because tomorrow's a holiday, so we're closed till Tuesday.
So it can be done. Can't do it Friday.
No one's open. But I know it.
It's
We're going to work as fast as we can.
You can do it on Tuesday.
I'm celebrating my freedom.
Monday was Labor Day. It was just another one of his excuses. He just didn't want to work. Oh, the thoughts. I
don't know anyone that's working on that day.
Sometimes civil liberties are a problem.
God, I'm trying to.
You're freedom from what? You're freedom from what?
Just to be free.
You're not free until you're done doing this work.
Oh, I know. Just want to make sure it's done.
He loves you. You cannot be this ridiculous on a normal basis. You cannot go through life like that. You just can't.
Well, I
you do it.
It's working.
I don't buy it.
I've been doing this for a long time, Frank.
2 years, Bobby. He's been doing it for a long time.
Everyone up in it still?
2 years. Yeah.
We're gonna go into some more entertaining or conspiratorial in a second.
No training.
2 years.
I don't need training.
Okay.
Okay.
It shows, too.
Any kind of training.
Yeah, I know. It all shows.
I was frustrated about taking this test, but I was determined to pass
This
it.
must have been a long ass string.
All I did was study. This is just not fair.
Like I say, we're going back to conspiracies. Real soon. Is it a bit slow and glitching for people still?
It's like studying.
I studied that book. I'm tired of studying that book, so I'm going out to take me a driver's lesson.
Here for your driving lesson?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you, they told me Anna Nicole Smith was getting back to you? Okay, hi, I'm Carl Beatty. I'm the operator of the driving school.
Okay.
Your instructor's waiting for you in here.
Okay.
Mr. Simon, I'd like to introduce you to your student. This is Anna Nicole Smith. This is your instructor, Simon.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What an honor.
She's just doing this as like a refresher course because remember she drove for years, so. You have insurance, right?
Yeah, we have.
The magical windows and doors salesperson is about to be late.
So, how long ago did you have your last ride?
Come here, sugar pie.
2 years back.
A few years. So now I'm going to drive you. You don't have to drive now. I'm going to drive you to a quiet residential
Alright,
area
people.
so that we
Vi
can start
behöver
over there.
switcha på Ica. In a second.
There are 3 steps you need to do to make a car move. First, prepare the ignition. Second, shift to drive. And then release the handbrake. Yeah. So in the residential area, what's
I don't get how they could even have Anna Nicole do it, sis, man. Rest in peace, Anna Nicole, but like, she's too high.
The sign is in front. Stop. Yes. Always come to a complete stop.
Big love to whoever just logged in and whoever just dropped another like.
Complete stop. Okay, both of your hands should be on the wheel. Yeah, both of your hands. I know for some seasoned drivers, they try to look.
I've got to say, Anna Nicole's normally a bit more funny, energetic, lively.
With the correct way to drive.
How's she doing so far?
Oh, so far so good.
Am I bad?
At first,
How can she even do a driving test on that many substances?
early enough. Yeah. We want to make signal left. Signal left. We want to make a left lane change. Okay. Go.
No wonder Angela dude all stiffy at insurance.
Driving around with that guy was frustrating, made me angry. He was driving the car himself, and he was telling me, "Oh, you're not doing it right," as he's driving the car.
Step on the brake. Step on the brake. Okay.
He was probably trying to stop you from crashing.
You do have some problems with the brake because when you come to the intersection.
And sorry to the viewers if y'all are getting like, apparently one person put in the comments they was getting cut off and then
I said, we gotta go over here and just get something to eat.
Okay, signal.
My foot fell asleep. Hold on.
You want something? Can I buy you something?
No, I'll get a Slurpee. Let me buy you something. Let me just get my foot awake. I hate when that happens.
Maybe if you jumping jacks?
I don't remember how to do it. How do you do a jumping jack?
Oh. No, I can't do it before we stop.
I think Dempsey might have had some of the substances doing.
He's driving for me.
Oh, he is?
When I'm turning, he's turning. I'm put my hands off of it. He's driving. I'm doing the brakes. He's doing it.
She's a Playboy model, for those who don't know.
It's just right there.
At this point, she's doing a reality TV show.
So now I ask you, is it good to make a left lane change now?
Yeah.
No. Always slow down long before you come to the traffic light at red. Don't brake at the last moment. Don't rush because
Listen.
Don't release your hands, okay?
Okay, I think she'll do it. Just let her go. Don't worry about what she does here. She's got it.
Good.
Perfect.
Now this
Those of y'all don't know,
you don't have to hurry.
allegedly, her son was sacrificed
That means
in the same room as Anna after she gave birth to his half sister 3 days after the daughter was born. And the Playboy model, some reality TV star, and Nicole Smith there
I was so frustrated. I wanted to go over
was
and strangle
unalive
him
several
and
months
just
after.
never do a lesson again. Well, it was.
Oh, we got tech problemo. This is not good. I can solve this. 1 second. I will solve it. Trust me. There we go.
The first thing they had me do was fill out some form.
But they get you to complete the DL-44.
Okay.
That's right. Did you pass?
Then they checked my driving record.
Surely they're not giving her a driving license.
I'm kidding.
She's on too many minutes.
You also do the pound challenge, so it's £1.
Diddy no. As much as Diddy may have done it, or Diddy no.
And then I took an eye test. EPTFL. TFLER. FLERT. I mean PT. Finally, it was time to take the test, so we went into this little room.
Anna and I tried to make the test a little bit more fun by setting up a competition, and I was going to take it with her to try and take some of the pressure off. 36 questions, and you're going to miss 6. Out of 36 questions, you have to get 30 right in order to
class.
Problems with the first question.
What is that right? Maybe it was no one.
I think that is the wrong book.
Alright, we're rocking and rolling back to conspiracy theories. Depending on what everybody wants, to be honest, but Playboy models doing reality TV shows, I mean, doing the driving test while on a lot of meds. Yo, Anna Nicole must have known.
After
Yeah,
sweating
better
and
than this
taking
one.
that test, about 20 minutes later, I finished. And I
Screen
gave
will
it to
go
the
down
officer.
for about 5 seconds. Perfected, actually. The view hasn't gone down. That means we can have a little break. And we'll be right back. Love y'all. Real Eyes Bars, baby. REALEYESBARS. Please subscribe. See y'all again in 5.